timers.
14 beautiful faces and Gorinsky's.
Harsh. Thank you for joining me here today. I hope we all have a lovely, pleasant game. The first two people that are going to night chat are Niltak and Pat. The day begins.
What terrible fucking kills.
It's kind of BM.
Alright,
That's pretty BM.
Yeah, that's
Fucking Niltak,
very
Niltak
fucking
only play
BM.
once a fucking week, and you
I
guys
don't usually use night kill meta to like
That's
Alright.
such
myself,
bullshit.
but I would.
You know I'm not the medic, by the way, but that's fucking bullshit.
Why was Niltak 9-0 last? Oh no, not
No, they were
Mafia.
Well, you only get to play once a week,
Do I look
right? We
bold?
don't play like
How do I
And they were
look?
both night one last.
I don't know.
What do,
like,
what do you
that's
guys think of
just
this look on me?
Alright,
fucking flip.
Everyone, click
Yo,
your camera.
Pope, what do you
so that
think
we can
about
get
my
this-
look?
what?
What are we doing? Oh, we're shuffling.
Rolo,
I'm
I'm just gonna tunnel on you now, dude. Like, why bother making shit up? Like,
What kind of tell? Town
What's that?
tell?
Oh, you know
No.
I'm not Mafia.
No.
Mav would
Oh,
be dead.
Mafia tell?
Mav would have been double stack.
it's all good. It's me,
I don't know.
Rolo.
I'm town, but I'm not gonna fight. I'm not gonna fight this
what
game.
chance do I actually have getting you lynched? Like,
Me too, Rolo. I'm here for the fun. I'm here for the fun.
Demon, just put that potato there. Like that just.
Hey, me and
Fucking
Striker are
killed me.
Facebook friends now.
Niltak
I
and Pat.
was gonna make a
Wait.
I was gonna make a CPB comment last game.
Wait,
if
should I
That doesn't work. Wait.
Dude, can
Hey,
you
hey,
turn your
Grinsky.
camera on and
Yeah.
off, please?
I don't know.
Sure.
Looks fine to
Oh,
me,
dude.
Rolo.
hold on,
What is the other hand doing, Striker?
hold on.
Hmm.
Ah, okay.
Damn
Oh,
it.
well,
Striker, that's you're such a dirty
No,
boy.
I can't.
You can't.
Well, not with no.
muted.
Because I thought
Man,
it was
Demon, I'm
just
digging
a
the hat.
zero.
I can't hold the potato up somehow.
And
I
I'm not
wish.
prepared. Like,
No. He, Demon, stop it. You know what you're doing.
Matt, did you change shirts?
I'm only wearing the hat for fun.
Did you
Yeah,
have that
I
shirt
don't
on?
care.
I'm demoralized after last
I
game.
will end you, Demon.
Demon was
You
Mafia
will
last
end me?
game. He wasn't
Yes.
wearing the hat. He's wearing the hat this
Perceptive.
game. He's obviously town.
So does the green shirt mean your town?
He did it in the partner game, and he.
Green only means green.
Yeah, I was Mafia and I did in the partner game, dude.
So
That
who's the green
means-
check on, Mav?
Striker, Mav, and Rolo are probably town, but Rolo's Mafia because I said.
Wait,
Whoa,
hang on.
whoa,
Grinsky
whoa.
has a green cup, and he usually.
I think Rolo is probably Mafia this game.
Probably.
I didn't like that response, bro.
I don't care. I
Not
really
this
don't care.
early. Not this early.
I was hoping I'd be night zeroed, but I think the medic.
Who looks upset?
Thanks,
Hey,
Cat.
wow.
Not. I mean.
You're
not
welcome,
that.
Matt.
No.
Pat
I was about
OG,
to
he's
say,
not Mafia.
I-
Come on.
I was gonna like ask why you guys think I'm Mafia, but I realized I don't even care.
I'm wondering what Striker's eating. Is that pizza?
Wait, who didn't
Okay,
get Jim?
Rolo,
Jim
I
has
didn't
spoken work
I
like
didn't care
12
about your first response,
What,
but your
CJ?
second one pushing that.
Jim has
I
been
mean,
working like 2 hours.
You guys
What
know
are
I'm gonna
doing?
play differently this game, right? Like I'm gonna
Well,
play weird.
we
Wait,
knew you were
CJ,
gonna
why
play
would
differently,
Mafia kill
but like
him?
your
Bro,
first, your
he's
first
Like,
response
I
was
don't give a fuck about the
expected.
game.
Let this
Like,
game
Your
I don't
first
expect-
response
They
was
leave him.
expected.
They
Your
leave
second
him until he
response, pushing on the
DCs.
first response
That would be dirty.
was
Oh,
just like you're trying to push that for town card at that point.
I should have said that.
I
Wait,
think
wait.
my
I hope nobody
probably
heard
response was objectively bad.
Who's
I
pushing for town cred water culture?
It's a bad response.
So Rolo, when Rolo
Correct.
responded to someone,
Correct.
his first bit was like, okay, like I get it, you just went for a tilting game. Then he pushed on that even more after that, which was like, okay, now you're pushing too much.
That's all right. But let's
for
give
town
Rolo the
Has,
benefit of
has
the
Water
doubt.
Culture
and let's
ever rolled Mafia with me in a game with him?
let Rolo evaluate the game. and then
I
at
have
the
no
end of the
clue.
day,
Fucking
Jim, do you
partner.
want us to lynch you?
You
I don't know how much
we'll
game
figure it.
evaluating I'm gonna be doing, Garinsky.
Here's the
All
thing.
right, I
evaluated
I
the
don't
shit
like-
out
I
of last
have
game,
a
and it was
solid
all
town
for
and
naught.
it is Water Culture.
Here's the thing, right?
I am trying to like.
This game, right? He's the town that I'm keeping with me till Final 3 is Mafia.
What do you find so funny, Halo?
Get on
Josh,
the
look at
Rolo.
Josh's face, dude. He looks so like.
Wait, who?
pleased.
What did you say, Duke?
I said you obviously don't want to be in this game. You're the town I'm taking with
I
me.
like that Pope and Bayrex.
That's risky, though, 'cause I don't want
I
to.
have a question for you,
Duke,
Pope.
when it comes right down to it, I don't
Did
want
Niltek message you and said he didn't want to play with DM
Guys,
Cancer and you killed him?
Bayrex.
No, he didn't.
He said, "I don't want to play that fucking Bayrex guy." Just kidding.
Hey,
That was
Mav, I got a
Snake
question
Race.
for you. The game you played with Benny the other day, did you notice that sick question he asked you?
What do you ask?
So like, you know how you normally, when people say, "Hey, Mav, are you town?" right? And you go, "Oh, that's a dumb question," right? But when Benny asked you, "Do you know who the Mafia team is?" right? And you go, "No," like, you know, he confirmed you as town because you basically said, "I'm not Mafia there," right?
Yeah.
So do you know who the Mafia team is?
What
Come
I
on,
want to talk about is how
I love it. Mav, do you know who all the
Dude.
town are?
Duke, you're such a dirty player.
Come on.
I know.
dude.
Duke almost asked him
Halo's
the
ride or die,
question
100%
yesterday.
count.
the last
Mav,
game.
you literally can't answer any
Really, Duke?
question in this game. It just confirms you as an alignment. That is what Duke is trying to tell you.
Mav
No.
that's why Mav takes 3 seconds before he
It's
answers
okay, well-
questions. He goes through them like, is there a
Mav.
way that this could be interpreted?
Mav, what color do you like more, green or red?
I'm gonna say this now. I don't think the Vigi should claim because they're gonna die night one.
I'm Vigi.
Oh, because I'm Mafia? Oh yeah. Vigi should not claim.
Are you actually the bitch or are you trolling Grinsky?
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't think
totally
the Vigi day one.
one or the other, Demon.
One or the other.
There's
Damn,
a
I didn't.
50% chance he's the
Grinsky's claiming Ryan.
I'm gonna make this game even more pleasant for you guys. Halo is always down because he was messaging me the other day about how much
Is
he
he?
hates when people ask Mav this stupid question, and the first thing he says is, "Come on, man."
That is such a dumb question.
It's a terrible
But
read.
Duke. What if he?
that's
What if
a
he?
real 100%
What if he
challenge.
like
Terrible
thought
read
about
if it's
your
right.
your guys' discussion?
Because he's just gonna do it as Mafia. Obviously, it's not a
He's
hard
like,
thing to do.
but
He
no,
doesn't go
it's-
that deep, right? He's
something
like
that
15. He doesn't go that
helps.
deep.
This is literally
I think
Hey,
Bayrex said
best
last game,
trades of the
people
day.
do things that you
Damn.
don't think they can't do or whatever.
Spectrum
version of
is
that.
town,
Yes, sir.
and
Consider
Josh is town.
What do you have on
How did-
Spectrum?
Where did you
Josh
get those
is out.
conclusions
Wait,
from?
Because
Yeah,
they're
actually, both of
literally the
them.
two people who have not spoken up today as of yet. I mean,
Great.
Striker's in there too, but I interacted with Striker.
Do you not like the people speaking up, Grinsky?
Huh? No. I just think, it's been a pretty cool game, and I honestly just said that because they've had no interaction. So
So
Man, it's
first
like-
you
it's like
like
you have no
half-claim
read
No,
for
that's
Vigi,
not
Grinsky.
true,
and then
Grinsky. Jim
It's
put
like
me
Grinsky
off when
doesn't
I
have
asked-
reads.
When I asked why didn't the Mafia
Kerensky's
do it?
probably
I
town.
like that. No, Rolo,
No, you're not.
say things.
Huh?
Where did
Don't
your
say things.
WIM come from?
Mine?
Yeah, like I thought you said you weren't trying.
Is that what passes for whim in this game? Just a lone town read?
You like how I'm just throwing out these like form acronyms? that
I don't know any of these form
It's
acronyms.
whim, man.
Stop
It's not
Yeah.
Yeah,
WIM.
what the hell are you doing, dude?
All right. Oh.
He's shaving his Mafia mustache.
I have developed a new ability over my life, and that is the ability to travel into the future. And I can
Oh,
tell you
really?
all now that there is a difference check between Duke and Rollo.
You're wasting it with us, really.
Yeah, you're not gonna go. Get,
Let's
like,
go, Duke.
you have the ability to
Put
see
on
in the
the
future,
gloves.
and you're playing Mafia.
I'm
don't
gonna stay
not
tuned tonight,
believe
Striker,
that.
don't worry about
And
it.
I don't think that if that's true, that doesn't mean that Striker is not Mafia.
Striker.
Everybody needs to.
Wait.
Everybody needs to just understand what Striker just said. It confirms if we lynch Rolo or Duke today, he is not a prophet. It cannot come true because the cop can't difference check them.
Yes, you can. If the person unites zero.
Oh, yeah.
He's the cop saying zero
It's a
on one of us. That's
50-50.
Wait, Striker. You said you could travel to the future. Can you tell me what Pope's alignment is?
Can I change
help
my
me out.
check to Rolo?
God damn it. Cops, I don't know what you wanna say. I don't wanna say that.
Oh,
Alright,
This is a great game.
I will actually. I believe this for at least for now, and I'll justify why. I think both of them opened the day with excessive. It was premeditated. It felt on both accounts, but I doubt they would both do it as teammates. I didn't believe either of them when they opened the day with
I would
those
never
kills
do
with OBM. Yes, you would.
Oh,
And it's interesting. Most people actually jumped on Rolo, whereas out of the two, I thought his was more believable. But now I'm not so sure. So
But you
I think
called
one of
me
them is
down.
Mafia.
So
Bayrex, you know how I know your town, right?
okay, that's one pocket. I gotta work on Barracks' pocket right now. That one never goes well for me.
I'm fucking lynching Duke. Get out of here.
Duke. What
See, now
Duke
this is
mentioned?
Bayrex.
What Duke mentioned
normal
mocking
Bayrex.
people as Mafia.
Look, I'm gonna use it against you, dude.
Hell yeah, he would.
One day you're gonna get it.
Oh, don't worry. I can read you off of
Look, I'm gonna
many
tell you guys
ways.
out another spicy read. CJ's probably down this game.
Okay,
Why? Because he has a teddy bear?
I kind of thought that about CJ, but I wasn't sure if I
The
should
fact that
actually.
I just want to say
Yeah.
something. If you're Mafia in this game, the fact that you could just call people child, they hop in your pocket is actually annoying.
I think Duke is Mafia, actually. I believe this futuristic different check.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, you do? You do?
Yeah, I kind of do.
Get fucked.
All right. You wouldn't be mad if I got you lynched.
Rip.
Would you?
Hold on, you're the Vigi doing this stupid shit.
Alright, Duke, shoot yourself. Do it.
What is that next to you that's
I actually
dangling?
rescind my
Is
video
that a
claim. I'm
sock?
not, but I think Rolo's reaction was terrible.
Oh, shoot that Duke guy.
But what if I really am the Vigi?
I don't believe you at this point.
Nah, it's
Wait,
fine.
but Gorinsky claimed Vigi.
Yeah, I counterclaim.
Yeah, we got like 2 Vidges here.
All right, Grinsky, shoot me in the night, dude.
We're going toe to toe, man.
Wait. How does it work if I claim Vigi as the third Vigi?
No,
Shut up, demon.
I believe
How do I bet
town read
always on a
anyone.
Mafia?
There's a special rule in the game when there's 3
I think
Vigi's.
Striker and Water Culture are both found.
Spectrum
it's
is
in the
talking.
background.
Spectrum is talking.
just making a joke.
You're making a joke.
I got a question. I was a little not paying too much attention at the beginning because of the kills. I don't want to try to use them to clear anything, so I'm not going to get into that. But I was a little annoyed. So I was kind of sitting here. What was that?
No, I was talking to Striker.
Holy shit, you just cleared yourself. I'm joking.
No.
Honestly, if anybody gets cleared from that, it's definitely Spectrum because Niltec and Spectrum like have this like bromance going on every game that fucking Niltec is in. He has a really
The
good.
only reason I play on Thursdays is because it's the only day I can play with Pope and Niltec.
If you did roll Mafia, then you'd kill
Stay up.
Niltec.
But so there's no way I would have ever killed, and I would have fought for Niltec. But
Spectrum's my top town.
so I don't. So I was trying to evaluate. Mainly, I spent the first 10 minutes.
I'll take your spew.
All the talk about the night kills and what I believed and what I didn't, and who
W/B
stuff. And then, unfortunately, I didn't get very far with that. So I'm trying to get now looser and into the game, which is where I started making jokes just the last 2 or 3 minutes. Yeah, Bayrex, what's up?
Here's the real question. Who do you think kills Pat in this Zoom? Because that's a spicy kill in my opinion.
I would kill Pat in a second.
Gorinsky?
I'd kill Pat.
Because Pat has a God read that was wrong, by the way, Pat, if you're watching this.
Has anyone been watching Pope at all?
No.
I always watch Pope. I have Pope
tonight.
Dude, I have him pinned.
Oh wait, I'm not the Vigi.
Every single movement Pope has made, I have seen.
Well,
If you want unflattering footage of Pope, just go back through those like 5 minutes. just go to the VOD. You got like all the ammunition.
Josh, I just want to hear what's on your mind, man. What's the first thing that pops into your head?
I'm a volcano of information.
I was going to ask that, Gorinsky. Come on.
The very first thing, Spectrum's town.
Yep, I like it.
That's it.
Wow.
That's 3 things.
Original.
Josh, is that it?
Nah, Jim flipped me off. He's
Is it bad that I don't yet read Spectrum
The
Town?
reason I flipped CJ off is because he's like,
Striker, I don't have like a better lead on
Striker, I get you, bro. You gotta keep your missed glitches open.
Jim, that's not what I said. I
want to
asked,
hear.
why didn't the Mafia kill
I'm
you?
kind of sad that CJ's not the Vigi.
What?
I said, why didn't the Mafia kill you? Because that would have been a good man to kill. Because you said even 2 hours.
Oh, I thought
Okay, all right. Here's my perspective. Over the last
It's okay. You're getting
over the last 3 minutes of the game, 4 or 5 people have said Spectrum is confirmed town because he uttered the words, "I wouldn't make those night kills, and I don't have anything else." It's just, I don't know.
No, we're not words that he uttered. He uttered very different
I
words.
was like, oh, okay, maybe.
No, Striker.
Does that make Spectrum did one of these. He's like, I don't want to get red for a town as those night
I thought it was
kills,
the way Spectrum
but
came
I
out
wouldn't
with
kill
this.
those night kills.
I don't know. I hold people to a higher
I would
standard.
have killed that guy. I totally would have killed that.
Look, I don't want to be Red Town for this, but like I wouldn't have killed Mills either.
Let's be honest.
I don't want to be Red Town for this. I would have killed the
obviously-
fuck out of those people. And I don't even remember who died.
Would have fucking made the kills because
Don't
they
tell
both
denied.
died.
Don't tell
What did Bob say?
There's a high likelihood that Colin rolled everybody as town, and he's just having fun with the night kills. All that's happening.
I'm just saying.
I could actually
I'm just gonna
almost
say right
believe
now,
that.
Had Colin done that reroll and I had gotten Mafia, I would have taken away his modding privilege.
He
I've been
looked
modding every damn game.
Go ahead.
I'm ready. Modding again.
I'm going to erupt the volcano of information. The day one volcano says Spectrum is town. It also says, what else did it say? It said
Are you right?
Rolo is town. It also said that Duke is town. It also said,
Wait, Charlie's town.
sorry, please save questions till the end. Thank you. It also said that Watercoulter isn't getting lynched today. It also says that
This is my least favorite gimmick of yours.
Halo hasn't said anything. It's probably Mafia, and that CJ made the Niltat kill.
Why my town, Pope?
I would, but I didn't.
I don't respond. I just give.
I want to lynch CJ, but I want to lynch that
If this
fucking-
volcano doesn't say I'm down,
I giveth, and you taketh away. You do. I do not answer questions.
I feel like your volcano might have had a bit of a
mishap.
I think so too. I think so too.
Strong, but kind of.
Because remember my futuristic difference check.
Yeah, we kind of got two different things. We got a volcano versus a prophet right here. Now, which one do we believe is right,
I would
guys?
bet on a volcano.
I mean, both can ruin entire cities and civilization.
Let's be
Why don't we ignore both?
I should say I don't know if I feel as strongly about the difference check as I did when I said it, but
I'm gonna say something real quick.
So it's changing.
Yeah,
You follow
it's
like
like
Back
squid.
to the
That's the
Future
answer,
rules,
Watercoulter.
not.
it's the butterfly effect. We've gone back in time, and therefore anything that
So
we
is
do
it
now
Back
can
to the
change.
Future rules, or
I
you
don't
change
think
about
how he does gimmicks is Mafia gets town red for them, and what does he start up with? A gimmick. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Let's just
Leg looks like a butt crack.
So I think
Pope
that
just wants to
Watercoulter,
make it
Striker,
harder.
and CJ are
So
all
they have no
found.
pants on.
I hate those reads.
Playing Mafia is too
I
easy.
honestly,
hate him?
I
Why
would
do you hate
not
him, Rolo?
like mind
I
the
think-
formal and demon.
Play the
honestly.
volcanoes hard.
So Rolo, if you hate
Shoot anybody, Striker. I'm super confident in CJ and Watercoulter though,
Why is Watercoulter Super Town?
because he was like super excited. I don't remember what he was excited about, but I think he was
He's
giving
excited
reads or
about
something. What?
He was excited about Pope's like.
I think if we kill
No,
some
that's
lurkers.
before. No, that's before. No, that's before Pope. That was like
start working through the notes.
it was a few minutes into the day, Rolo.
Let's
He was
just start
excited
popping
about something
off.
like
What's up,
a
Halo?
read.
Hi, Halo. Hi. What's up?
So, real quick,
Alright,
I think Josh's town, I
Get
think CJ's town, I think Spectrum's town, I think Bayrix's town, and then I think
Josh?
Duke.
Man, this seems like
What the
TMI.
hell? How are you reading Josh
A
Town?
lot of town. I'm reading Josh town. Yeah, I think I just have a good read on him.
Oh yeah, what
Hold
good
on,
read
hold
now.
on.
I feel like Josh could talk for 15 minutes.
Everybody-
and I would have no reason.
everybody today-
Didn't you lynch me the other day because you thought I had TMI, you dumb fuck?
Everyone in the
Now
game
you come
today
out with all this
should have
fucking
a
information.
plethora of town in their
Nah,
towny
I have
circles.
good reason.
Like there has been some great interaction and a
Hardcore
lot
medic.
of people who have spoken up today, and I
Hardcore
believe
volcano.
everybody in the Zoom
Counterclaim.
have like significant town reads on a great number of people. I believe.
Counterclaim.
I don't.
Oh my God.
I don't have that, Karinsky.
have good reads
I
on
wish
him.
I was
FOMO
fucking
demon.
busy.
I have
Halo, what was your
I
read
have
on-
like
I am
one
busy.
read.
No,
You?
no. Not
Yes,
gonna happen.
me.
That's just the way you interact.
Yeah,
with
well,
him.
Just rate me, Watercoulter.
Just go ahead.
I'm,
Don't do it.
I think you're trying to pocket me right here. That's
Rolo,
what I
you
think.
town dog.
No, I don't. I think.
Yeah.
Oh my
Just
God.
message me your read on me in Mafia chat, Halo.
I believe.
Not even good
I
reason
believe-
why I think you're trying to pocket me.
Town are fake claims.
You have a good reason to believe I'm trying to pocket you.
I want the
Let's
mo-
talk to
Yes,
Pope.
I do.
Hey guys, let's talk to Pope and
Hard
see
claim
if
medic.
he actually medic.
Hard claim. Yeah, never rescinding, dude. Counterclaim me.
Striker, do you counterclaim that?
Yes,
Striker.
definitely.
I will counterclaim Pope.
All right, you gotta leave both medics alive though.
Yeah.
Game on. Game on.
All right, maybe Striker is down actually.
No, we're killing CJ today. Stop it.
I formal Pope.
Second
I
one.
formal demon.
He's my counterclaim, but I don't
All
feel good
caps.
about it.
CJ.
Second CJ. Yeah.
Formal.
Who just, hold on. Who just formal? Just rescind, so we can actually.
Striker.
I rescind. I
Yeah.
rescind.
I'm gonna talk for just a real second. I'll be serious for a 1 minute. We'll take a volcano timeout for 1 minute, and then we'll bring it back into action.
Did you shoot Pope?
You should never be. Oh, you could. I should be Mafia Red probably at this point, but CJ is definitely the Niltak killer. CJ probably went into Mafia chat and said Niltak +1. CJ absolutely, despite he despises playing with Niltek. He actually said he wanted to
Who
night
despises playing with Niltek?
well, CJ said he wanted to night zero shoot him as Vigi last game. So that's it.
CJ asked the mod.
By the way,
if he could night zero.
For what it's worth, it's the only read that I actually feel like the best about, and it isn't even like a sustainable like good read. It's just like
CJ just own that shit.
Yeah.
What say you to those allegations?
Do you have as many reads? Make that read if you're a Mafia.
Do I have other reads? Nah, that's it. Just that one.
I would kill Niltek because as either alignment that I am, he is a disturbance and I can never figure out people's stuff because he will talk during other people's stuff. Or if I'm trying to ask somebody a question, he will interrupt my question like he did last
That's funny because Niltek is the one trying to stop people from talking.
Anyway,
yeah, he's a traffic cop.
I think everybody everyone who cried about Niltek dying is actually just town. Like it's just like
I wouldn't give that big
Spectrum, Rolo.
The kill,
yeah,
I feel like
maybe
the kill,
I mean, those people, and I wouldn't even like say that that's true.
I feel like the kill was made to frame me.
Really? Do you think people want? Do you think Mafia went into chat and said, "I'm framing CJ"?
Can I ask a question? Can I ask a question? Pope,
CJ,
who knew this about CJ and Niltek?
CJ, I don't think Mafia.
Say what? Spectrum.
Besides you, who knew this about CJ and Niltek?
He made this. He made the comment last game.
Everyone.
Everybody knew it.
I didn't, for what it's worth.
The mod copy and pasted his like night zero attempt.
Okay.
Everybody knew that.
CJ, I don't think any people that are Mafia are gonna go in thinking I'm gonna make this night kill just to frame CJ.
I have the best question.
Then I die day one, and then it's just like, oh, we get free 2KP.
I have no idea who to formal.
CJ,
we're killing CJ Striker. You don't even think about it.
I think he's town. He's like one of the few towners I have.
What? Then how do you not know who to formal then?
And it's a shitty read. Like it's an actually genuinely terrible read.
If it's not CJ, then what? Halo?
I have no idea. CJ, inner-wise, feels down.
Shut the fuck up. We're reading Josh Town.
This is a forest of lurkers, and we're chopping them down.
I formal Rolo.
I formal demon.
A second CJ.
Burn him down.
Second CJ.
Good luck working that one out, Colin.
Yeah, there's a formal and Rolo accusation.
Oh, who seconded it?
What? Demon with the preservation second.
Yeah, Demon.
All right, so Rolo. I don't believe in prophets. Volcanoes are just disasters waiting to happen, and here we are. We're at the end of day. There's been a ton of townie people and a ton of townie interactions happening. I didn't want it to end here. I don't know if it will, but go ahead. I want to hear where you're at.
I'm probably voting.
Really
probably Mafia,
dude. Formal.
Oh my god! I wasn't prepared.
It's a 50-50,
right?
He's fake, dude.
I don't. First of all, I don't agree with you that there's been a ton of townie interactions. I think there's been a lot of nonsense that Mafia can sort of blend into very easily.
There has been nonsense, but there's been a lot of town.
Look, I think Spectrum's town. I think Mav is town. I have a really weird town circle. I think Pope. I'm not going to read Pope, actually. Duke is someone I think was scummy because I'll actually tell you why I thought Duke was scummy when I said it. I had a hard time believing that Duke would have the kind of game he had last game as town, roll town again, and be that energetic right off the jump. Because I think the tendency when you have a really poor town game, you roll town again, is to sort of like ease your way into the next game. That's just my feeling. That's my perspective. That's how I feel someone should proceed to start.
Here's the beauty in it, right?
And you were like the complete opposite. And I think I know, but I think if you were Mafia, it gives you more energy than, oh, I rolled town again, I have to make it right kind of thing. That's just a thought process sort of thing.
I love rolling Mafia.
What else? I like Pope's logic on CJ being Mafia, and I also like his logic on...
Do you think that's easy logic?
Oh yeah, it's easy logic, but I mean it's true.
I fell for it.
It is true. I'm sure it's true that CJ would go into a Mafia chat and say Niltek +1, and if there's two other sort of whatever Mafias that don't care, they'll just say okay, Niltek and Pat. I mean whatever. So like,
Rolo, what do you think about?
Real talk.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead, Duke, and then
there is an opposite theory of thought where like that is a very easy way to push scum onto CJ,
yeah,
right?
it is. Yeah, I mean, I'm just
I
going
wish
with
we
the
had
more
a form on
likely.
CJ. I think
In
CJ's
my
easier to
experience,
read.
my short experience playing Video Mafia, the kills just
Don't you
usually
want
point to
to form
people
on
who
me,
make the
Waldo?
kills instead of.
Aren't you the one that hates Night Zero meta?
It didn't. It wasn't happening,
Yeah,
David.
I
I
do,
did
but-
it 6 times. It was not happening.
I don't know. The
No,
no
if you
tech
hate
kill
Night Zero metas, why are
specifically.
you willing to read this much into this Night Zero meta? As opposed
I was actually thinking about it.
I think you're going to get 3 votes.
And
I think I know who they
was
are.
thinking about
Hi,
like
Striker.
Yeah,
Prophet
you're one of
Striker.
them.
The Prophet Striker is giving us
like
some
your
fucking
town
talk?
I would actually kill.
Can you let him fucking
I don't
talk?
know. I'm like derailed now about this shit. I actually
Rolo,
don't want to talk about the Night Zero anymore.
All right, I do have a question for you
Yeah,
then.
I want to give out a few more reads real quick. Halo had really bizarre town reads. I don't know how he's reading Joshtown. For what it's
were
worth,
they?
I feel like I'll never have a good read on Josh. I've played 1 or 2 games with him. I've watched 1 or 2 games that he's been in, and I've never been able to discern his alignment in anything. So he's the kind of person that until I see something, I'm probably just voting when he's under formal.
Halo has the God read on.
And he read Bayrex Town. I don't know what you do as Mafia, so and he read Bayrex Town for reasons I don't know.
Yeah.
Who haven't I really talked about? Gorinsky, I actually think you're probably Town. That's just a tone read sort of thing.
What do you think about? What do you think about Demon?
Yeah, Demon. I don't know. Right now, my inkling says that he's Town.
How do you
Is
feel
that
about
gonna be
me?
normal?
I don't
So
know
what do
why
you
he
think about
formaled
that?
me, but it's sort of
In
actually
his defense, he seconded you
weirdly
formal
make
because he was
Striker,
getting
do you still believe the difference?
Yeah, it weirdly
Maybe
makes sense.
Spectrum.
And I also
Maybe.
think that CJ is
Guys,
down.
I'll say real quick. Demon and I mind melded last game. We were the only 2 to mind meld really. And I think if he was Mafia and I was Town, he would try more to pocket me rather than come at me.
I think Rolo gave a good
That's a
form.
spicy read.
Time's up, push or rescind. It's been pushed. You get 10 seconds, Rolo.
I'm Town, don't vote.
Promise.
With 13 alive, it'll take 7 to send you to night chat. If you wish to vote on Rolo, place your hand to the camera and keep it there in 3, 2, 1, vote.
Ooh.
Not
That's a
enough.
5.
Rolo has immunity. You're entering guaranteed.
Rolo, can I tell you why I voted?
Striker, and
You are welcome.
Rolo, can I talk to you for a
That
second?
is so weird.
Rolo, I want to tell you why I voted.
Okay.
I think you're really Town, and I knew it wasn't gonna go over. But in the case that it was just a really good defense and you are Mafia, I wanted to look good. I wanted to look good. You know?
I thought it was a
2
good
hands
form.
go up, and I wanted to fulfill Striker's.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted.
Right hand went up 2 other ones.
Mav, why did you vote on me?
Okay, guys, let's stop using that bullshit excuse.
I believe no vote should be troll voted.
I
But-
didn't want to have to evaluate you late game, but maybe
Hashtag game 3. You know what I'm
Did
saying?
did you
just get
evaluate
their
him
hands down there.
now?
I'll say this,
I think
Rolo.
Mafia might have just got their hands down there.
I thought you spoke very well and you gave a pretty good formal, but I'm not sold on your alignment.
Wait, you actually thought he was Mafia? That's why you voted?
Hey,
No,
my
I
hand
thought he gave a
was
very
not
good
up, Rolo.
formal. I
put it
don't
down in
have a
time.
strong
I'm
opinion on
clean.
his alignment after listening to him for 4 minutes. I
I
think he
hard
can
claim
still
medic,
go
I
either
formal
way.
CJ.
40% Mafia, 60% Town.
I hard counterclaim Pope. I second
Formal
CJ.
Halo. Oh,
Oh fuck.
It's a formal on CJ accusation, please.
You were formal by both medics. You're basically outed. I think that you killed Niltak 100%. That's it. I don't really know. By the way, I've tried to listen to your content. I see you keep getting talked over. It annoys you. But go ahead.
Yeah, you guys were late to the party because I was the first one to claim medic when Striker did that whole future psycho thing, and I was like, Striker, I'll save you in the night. And I was the first one to claim Vigi as well when I was like, oh, don't worry about it.
Who's more medic, me or Pope?
Anyways, outside of that, I'm sorry, what?
Who's more medic, me or Pope? Yeah.
It'll resolve itself. Anyways.
Do you think it's actually a medic between the two?
Do you think Gorinsky's actually the Vigi?
Hope is the medic, guys.
He already claimed a medic, dude. Come on.
He claimed Vigi and medic. Like, I don't think Gorinsky's anything.
CJ, please move forward. You're getting lynched at this point in time.
Anyways, I thought Striker was Mafia early, but then I realized the only reason he didn't wave back to me was because he had stuff in his hands. So usually I would take that as if someone not waving back to me when I say hi at Mafia, because that's usually how it works out. I think
Do you feel like you say hi as town or Mafia?
I'm sorry, who?
Do you feel like you say hi more often as town or more often as Mafia?
I think CJ is always saying hi.
But anyways, I think Halo is town, and I think Demon is town.
Do you think Rolo's town?
I didn't vote because he seemed more towny than not.
CJ, I can promise you Halo is not town.
He gave a good enough
I got a question. From your perspective, you think me and Demon are both town? Demon really thinks I'm Mafia. He tried to end of day formal me, and I know I'm town. So what do you think? You think that's town on town?
Guaranteed formal.
That's a Mafia on town.
Town can be wrong. Move on.
Get it by Halo.
I know. I'm asking
CJ.
CJ.
I don't feel really bad if you're town, dude.
Duke thinks town can be wrong.
Oh, but you actually town.
Look, I know from personal experience, town is more.
You would know.
Anyway.
You would know.
Good thing I get to be right.
Talk over him, CJ.
Spectrum could be. It's hard for me to talk over people.
I know.
But
Just
anyways,
keep talking.
Spectrum could be town. I feel like it was genuine how he said he didn't want to play. Did want to play with Miltac. So I thought maybe he was just town. Bavex, I don't know. He look at. I was looking at his reaction during.
I'm never trusting you again.
Normal, and he was just like, "Oh my gosh!" Like when he does that, he knows that I'm giving that bad CJ formal that will get better late game, and I will be more town salty then. Other than that,
has anybody been strongly town reading you today, CJ?
I think just Striker.
It's not even strong. It's just like lukewarm.
Okay.
That really shows you quite a bit.
Town. I think that Pope is probably Mafia trying to get an easy.
Duke, remember last time you defended somebody?
I'm strongly reading CJ town. I have been.
I gotta defend my partners.
All right. Anyways, yes, Mav.
This is 100% the best lynch. Every other lynch from here on out.
I can't hear you at all.
Oh, wolf
If
padding
you
already.
die here, what's your legacy?
My legacy,
It's called 1KP. Boom! Got him roasted.
Lynch Pope RNG.
Oh, yeah. If I do die here and they do show 2KP tomorrow, just kill Pope. Unless he's like.
I'll take
What
the
if he
risk.
double stack?
I'll
What if
double
he double
stack.
Dude.
Kill who?
We can't kill Pope. He's my counterclaim.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You can kill
Wait.
If Gavinsky dies,
Both of the medics want to kill CJ, so it's like they CJ.
If this doesn't pass, who should we lynch? CJ?
That's logic.
Me?
I mean, I'd be fine with you.
We're either lynching Pope or I'm putting KP on him tonight.
Who's your top lynch? If we don't lynch you, CJ, go.
Garinski's gonna medic save me.
I don't know.
You should have figured it out.
I wasn't paying attention.
Sorry, man.
Let's go with
CJ killed Niltak. Repeat. CJ killed Niltak.
Time's up. Push us in. 10 seconds, CJ.
I'm town. Don't kill us. Bye.
Kill us.
Us. Charlie.
With 13 alive, it will take 7 to send CJ to night chat. If you wish to do so, place your hand to the camera and keep it there in 3, 2, 1, vote.
Come on.
Ooh.
What are you doing?
I thought he was gonna
CJ
get
has
a lot more
lived. Go
votes.
to sleep. And night actions and asks, please. Hey, Niltak, welcome to the coolest club in all of Pope Town. It's nightclub. Oh no, nightclub's a real word.
You're tired, are you?
I'm not tired. I'm a bit so I've had
a little chippy.
I've had a really rough few days, and I think I'm coming up off of it. I think I'm actually getting better coming through the other side.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, did Pat leave? Oh man.
Pat left.
Anybody got any questions for tonight? Oh, did you ever send, or do you want to talk about now those changes that you wanted for the app?
I will talk to you. I'll either actually write you something or talk to you post game. Because
Why are you so dumb from Pope? Well, I don't even know how to troll that. Alright, it's alright. Yeah, That's too easy, Duke. Like, I'm not very good with the English either, so I like making fun of people for them writing something bad. Come on, chat has to have some dumb question. American speak English. Yeah, we speak a bastardized English. All right, Duke, hit me.
American English is a real language. It is a real language.
Hey, Aussies have their own English too, so get fucking wrecked. Favorite sandwich. All right, you're not gonna like this. Oh, that's Siggy. That was Duke. You're not gonna like this, Siggy. I'm very picky when it comes to food. Most of my sandwiches are very one-dimensional. Like, if I want a ham sandwich, it's ham on bread. If I want a turkey sandwich, it's turkey on bread. Bologna is where I go crazy. I put cheese and mustard on it. So, like, everything else, it's pretty straightforward.
Probably not real mustard though. Probably terrible American mustard that like comes squeezy tube.
Yeah, it's not brown mustard. I forgot you guys have.
We have like this lovely dark yellow, beautiful mustard that's pure, like the color of the mustard seed.
Yeah, my wife loves the dark mustard, but I like the American. Obviously, it's overpowering for a lot of things, but I think bologna and like hot dogs or something is fine. I'm one of the pickiest people when it comes to food, and my dad was a cook for a lot of his life, so a trained chef. So like we learned how to cook and stuff like that, and now I kind of cook everything for myself because I don't trust other people to cook it the way I like. Hot dog is your favorite sandwich? I can understand that. Hot dogs are pretty good. Growing up, my favorite food was eggs or hot dogs. I was a very simple kid, like food-wise. And before the jokes would cut, because I said simple kid. Duke, you never gave me a question. What's wrong with you? If you were cursed by a witch, right, you switch bodies with your father. So the only way to break the curse. Did you ever finish it? Nailtack, what's your favorite topic to talk about in night chat, and why is it chipmunk? The fuck, Gurinsky? Kind of expect shit like that from you, though. I don't know. I like to shit on things, so like any topic that like talks about games or anything like that, I like to talk about games or have a different opinion than other people. I always like a constructed debate with people. The only way to break the curse is you have sex with your mom and your father's body, which I don't want to answer that question. The fuck is wrong with you?
Let your father have sex with your wife in your body. So your father takes hold of your body and has sex with your wife.
I think it's just a shitty question.
I don't have a wife, and my mother is a horrible example of a human being.
That's like having a question: would you rather kill yourself or kill your wife? It's like I would rather kill none of us. That'd be great.
It depends who my wife was. I'm assuming,
I
so if I end up settling, then I'd probably kill my wife. But if it's someone that I, one of those special people, then I'd probably let myself die. It depends who I think is going to benefit the Earth better. I've got a bit of an ego about me, so, even in the state that I'm in, I think I benefit the Earth more than a lot of people. Although I guess it depends if I have kids as well.
Yeah, that's never, I don't know. Yeah, it's not weird to you, Halo, because it's a future wife. It's weird for me because I have a wife, and I would rather not just think about the question at all. That's fucked up.
And then what if your dad, Kevin forbid, wasn't actually with us? You were talking about the, embodiment.
That would be worse. That would be worse as a question, but
just waiting for those.
Fucking Pope and his memes.
Memes? There's no such things as memes around here, surely.
That actually reminds me. There's no Brocore people here. It's just Pope. Oh God, we will.
Fletch was here earlier.
Yeah. Surprised he left.
It's because he hates me.
So eventually, I will be putting out a video about the Mafia tool. I was also thinking of doing a small video of explaining basically the tips and tricks of how to mod from my point of view, and to have you guys on there too, the three of you, or at least get your guys' opinion before I make the video.
Oh,
so I can
that would be
kind
cool.
of go over it and kind of show the tips and tricks alongside the mod.
That would be cool. You can go and think about it alone, away, because it's daytime. Bring out the day people. Bring out the day people. 13? 13 day people, please. Ah.
13 and a half.
I'm actually going to have to send you back to sleep for a moment and give someone a couple of minutes.
Fuck you, Drag.
Mav is having some power issues at the moment due to a storm overhead.
And I found this out recently. If I could change anything about myself, I think it'd be my voice. If I'm just talking normally or just calm, my voice kind of I don't know, it seems like a mumble. When I get excited or I don't know, pronounce things clearly, it seems all right. Maybe I just need to learn, get a voice coach or something. I don't know.
Voice coach, eh?
It's hard to get out of those tendency, to talk different than what you would. It's like if you wanted to get an American accent, the way you have to talk different is so ingrained. The way you talk is ingrained in you so much that it's kind of hard to break that habit. Oh wow, guys up.
Whenever I watch back VODs or clips, I don't really like how I sound, but I've always had other people say other things, so I probably wouldn't change my voice because I guess it's just me. But it does. Maybe it's just because it's there 24/7 for me.
Well, it probably doesn't help that my wife doesn't hear low voices very well. So when I talk in a calm manner, it's very there's not enough pitch for her to figure out what I'm saying sometimes.
I never thought I had a low voice, and then I was told when I was just exiting my teenage years, that low voices carry through like walls in houses and whatnot.
Yeah.
And that's why I always sounded noisier than I was. I'm like, really? But I don't have a low voice. And they're like, yeah, you do.
I don't think your voice is that low, though. It's just a small complaint about, like, fucking night chat spamming all this shit, but can't come up with a decent question. What's wrong with them?
Beautiful night.
I want to start trash talking night chat. There we go. That's gonna work. Get Freak around, Guys around, Boobles around, Caney, Tana. Jog is playing, I think, right? Yeah, I'm trying. Wow, man.
We're going to give Mav another 2 minutes to rejoin us, and then we're going to start the day without him.
All right, you got another question. Is it going to be a really shitty question, dude?
Better quality, so it could be literally anything.
Why is that cat? Why, Niltech, why is night chat cooler than you? I don't care for memes in general, so they're not cooler in my opinion. But if you like memes, I guess there you go. You got Boobles on your side for that. How did you put a giraffe in a refrigerator? You chop it up.
The refrigerator or the giraffe?
Either. But it's a giraffe, probably. Oh, nice. What the fuck?
So you open a door and you put it in. How do you put an elephant in a refrigerator?
This is going to be some bad joke.
Oh, wow. Draga ruined it. One more question.
You definitely say these to your little kid.
Oh, I hope so. God, that little girl is adorable.
You know the king of the jungle is having a meeting.
He demands that all the animals show up. One does not show up. What animal has the audacity to show up? I think he means to not show up. To not show up, yeah. What is that animal that has the audacity to not show up?
I have no... Wow. Yep. These are Duke questions. I think if my wife was awake, she'd be loving these jokes, but another witch curses me. Okay, okay. Apparently, I just attract witches. How do you get across? You have to swim.
You can go think about your witches some more. I'm going to wake the day people up, and we're going to get this day started.
Answer me in chat, Niltech. It's really good, I promise.
Let's get my XFlip going. Day 2. Thank you for your patience. In the night, Spectrum, you die. Bayrex, you die. We'll be starting the day without Mav, but he'll be able to join us for the first 5 minutes if he returns in that time. The day begins.
Mav's Mafia, let's lunch him.
So this is something interesting I kind of want to talk about because Bayrex and Spectrum are voters on CJ. Pope and Mav voted on both me and CJ. Grinsky, you didn't vote on me, did you?
He did. Or no, he didn't. He voted on CJ.
I mean, it looks bad for CJ.
Did you just say Bayvex voted on me?
Oh, well, he did.
No way, he did not.
Yes,
I was surprised too, honestly.
He
But
did. Wait. How many people voted?
He
6
voted
or 7?
really late.
Bayrex, Spectrum, Rollo, Grinsky, and then Mav.
Bayvex was the camera I was looking at because I'm like, there's no way he votes here.
He voted. I didn't think he would vote either. Oh wait, Pope voted as well, so that is
Halo, could you explain all your reads? Because you gave like a really big odd list yesterday.
The cop should have a check on CJ.
Can I have
probably
can
be
I have
quite
like
game
5 seconds?
breaking.
5 seconds, then I'll mute again. I am hard claiming Vigi for real. No pulling it back, no takesy backsies. So there's no confusion. I am the Vigi. I did not shoot last night.
Okay, so the reads I gave, it was something Bayrex did. I'm not going to say it, but it was an interaction when someone said something. It was the way he perceived it, and I thought it was town, and I thought it was. I'm not going to say it much more into it. It's just the way he said it. CJ, I think CJ played this game like, I don't know. It's just the way it's the way he carries himself as town. Like his mannerisms are different, I think, and I think that's like the read I have so far that I had so far in day one when I gave it. Josh, I felt like Josh was too bored to play the game. Like he just wasn't interested, and I feel like he's more interested as Mafia. And then those are most of the reads I had.
Wait, so you think Josh is town?
Yeah, I did at that point in the day. I mean, it's kind of gone down a little because he's not giving much to the game. If he gives more to the game, it might go up again. But I was right on the Bayrex read, so
I feel dumb
for what it's worth.
For not voting anything?
And Spectrum.
I thought he was going to get.
What was the vote on CJ? What was the vote on CJ? Someone told me.
Bayrex, myself, Bayrex, Spectrum, Grinsky.
Way too many.
Pope, myself, yeah.
I honestly I didn't even read him town from his formal. I had a shitty town read on him from early on, and I thought he was going to get 10 votes.
You didn't vote on him, and then when you said that you voted on Rollo because you didn't feel either way about him. You're just what are you doing, Striker? Like,
how is
I think Rollo is capable of giving a very, very good formal as Mafia, and his formal, he spoke for 4 minutes, and the content that he gave was not like alignment indicative. It didn't make me think he was solving the game, but it didn't make me think he was fabricating either. It was just down the line. I voted knowing Rollo wasn't going to die. If he had got 5 or 6 early votes, I wasn't hammering him. So CJ, on the other hand, I went into his formal. I had a light town read for a shitty reason.
CJ, come out.
And his formal was just like.
I actually think Striker's just town.
Let's go ahead and talk about the really interesting thing. I think.
Can we just hear CJ real quick? Just real quick. Can we hear CJ?
Okay, CJ, what's up, dude?
Well, I just want to know, like, who.
Halo thinks you're a PR, by the way.
I don't know why. But anyway.
No.
I remember
last game said the same thing about water cooler because
are you holding your hard claim of medic, Pope?
What Volo said about not looking good. I'm pretty sure somebody said that about water the last game. And
say
water
again?
cooler was,
what?
Probably Pope
not looking good
last game.
But,
I don't know what Lolo even said about.
Anyways,
I don't know.
I'm not sure how Bayrex is wrong, and usually Grinsky finds me when he is town and I am town. So it's
who's the Mafia in your vote, CJ? You were the guaranteed formal. Who's the Mafia in the vote?
I'm starting to be concerned about Grinsky.
That's cool. You mind if I start talking?
Spectrum makes sense because he was never gonna knock it down red. Why does Bayrex die?
I don't know.
Yeah, I was actually wondering, honestly. I was going to push on Bayrex coming into this game because I figured he would have had the same lead.
Guys, you don't need to ask these questions. They're always what the Mafia team thinks the PRs are.
So something I thought was very interesting about yesterday during Rollo's formal was the voting that happened immediately at the end of the formal. It came in like waves. It came in spurts. It was like not a lot of people who had been thinking about voting. I think a lot of people were reacting to the hands that were going up, and I think that's something that we should definitely look into. I think Rolo's town at this point. I think some other towny-ish people are like, oh yeah, hey, maybe that confirmed Bidgie guy, he's probably town. I think Water Culture has Light Town. Demon and Josh, I would kind of put Josh a little bit above Demon at. I think Josh is more towny than you at this point, Demon.
What has he even done? Has he even
I pinged him out yesterday.
Jim, it's Mav 2.0.
Yes.
Oh my God! Why? This is happening all
Oh yeah,
over
we
again.
need Mav to get here too. No, actually, no. I think Mav is down as well. Go ahead. If you have any questions?
So who's the Mafia? What's left? I can't even work it out.
There's like you. There's CJ. There's Pope. There's
I don't think Pope and CJ are ever together.
Do you think Pope has to kill me like that? Are you insane?
Water Culture and Demon and oh yeah, Halo, dude, you're really weird. Yeah, you almost got five.
Game is paused. Shut the fuck up.
Mav has been mod killed.
God damn it! All right, so another time.
So I'm really glad I didn't shoot then, because we're still not in a terrible spot. Basically, we just
yes, we are. We slept day one. It's a terrible spot.
That could be our lynch, so to speak, right? Like, regardless of whether or not like what happened, Mav could be our either hit that we get day one because we don't know, or our miss lynch day one, right? So we're still in the same
miss out on all that wonderful vote logic.
Yeah.
Well, CJ, what do you currently think about the game?
The worst spot, right, Striker?
What?
Depends if you hit.
Honestly, I just
shot on Pope.
I'm gonna be praying that Mav is Mafia, so that because I'm probably gonna get mislynched today.
What do you think about people?
I just want to lynch Striker. He hasn't claimed the cop yet, and I'm waiting for the difference between Duke and Rolo.
Do you still think I'm Mafia?
I'm letting any fake claims go first.
I didn't like and completely think you're a Mafia. I thought that CJ was town at the time, and I knew I was town, so I wanted the formal go on you, and I didn't have a read on you.
You voted.
Yeah, I was unsure on you. I didn't really get a solid read.
What were you saying? I can't.
I want you to come in like a wrecking ball.
Funny, I got 5 votes and not one person actually thought I was Mafia in that vote.
It's a question to this.
It's strange. I think a lot of people voted on. So, well, your vote's like messed up because Gritsky and Striker both like tried to not meta, but like think ahead and troll and get other people to vote on you. So it's a little messed up. I think.
Real quick, can we hear from Josh? I just want to hear.
I don't know which way. I don't know how to evaluate that, but I think it's not.
You kind of brought up. You hasn't said anything. I want to hear where he's at. And see.
I think CJ should have died because we get so much information. If CJ dies and there's 2 KP, we know.
Man, who the fuck are you to say that? You didn't even vote.
I know.
Josh.
I know.
Go back to your corner.
Pope is just like a carbon copy of Pope's game 2, by the way.
I know, which is scary.
So similar, it's scary. Just lolcatting from the jump. Getting into people's heads. Hold on a second.
Pope, are we in a good direction right now, do you think?
I have one goal in mind, and that is that before this day ends, CJ is lynched.
Striker, it's a reference to last game.
Okay, so who wants to kill CJ?
Okay, so don't like read into that unless you were.
So Rolo, Pope, like who else wants to kill CJ?
What the fuck are Josh's reads?
Nobody knows.
Wait, what did he say?
I'm trying to get
townier than Demon, though.
Yeah, get wrecked, Demon. No, the Bayrex kills kind of fucked me up because I didn't like his hammer yesterday on CJ because I thought CJ was.
It's not a hammer if CJ doesn't die.
I know, but it was an attempt. It looked like an attempted hammer. That's what I'm saying.
That's great. Bayrex is dead.
Yeah, so what
I could be wrong on Josh. Whatever. I don't care.
Okay, well, let's hear the rest of his reads before you start deciding.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why Gorinsky's reading me down because I haven't fucking done shit.
Yeah, it was your day one shit, and it's a bad reason because now I have no idea why you're down.
If a cop has any check,
Josh,
that is good.
So I was thinking that Halo was Mafia because yesterday when he gave his read, that sounded like he had TMI.
Oh my god!
But now, do you think differently?
I got a same check between Duke and Rolo. That's how I know Striker's full of shit.
You what?
Did you check? When did you check me?
It's the hard one. Okay.
When did you check me?
I'm not the fucking cop. Jesus.
Cop's probably dead.
Halo did kind of scale back his reads today, but I'm not convinced that he's
I mean, I had most of the same reads. I guess I thought water culture is also kind of town.
Well, the thing that scares me about you is
why'd you take the hat off?
Said, yeah, can I finish? Yesterday,
there's a reason.
Yesterday, it did sound like you had TMI, and then today, because you were pinged out yesterday that you had TMI, you came out today and gave sort of the same reads, but scaled them back a little bit so that people couldn't accuse you of having too much.
So do you think he's? So you think he's Mafia?
I do.
Who?
Halo.
Okay. Okay, so I'm the cop, and I have a difference between Halo and CJ.
Sweet.
CJ, you're dead.
I checked CJ night 0, and I checked Halo last night.
CJ's dead.
CJ, bury Demon, quick.
How long are you gonna hold it? Demon, how long are you gonna hold it?
What?
How long are you gonna hold it?
Hard claim. I dare somebody to CC me. I dare the Mafia to CC me.
I CC.
I follow CJ.
Dude, are you actually gonna CC me, Striker?
No.
CJ's Mafia.
The funny thing is, I actually think it's Halo.
No, it's not.
Halo didn't vote on CJ. Halo would have pushed the vote
Demon,
over.
what are your checks? Go ahead.
So CJ night 0 because and then Halo night 1. CJ night 0 because I think I have a good read on CJ and he's easy to read off of demeanor and like in a formal.
Okay.
I did try. And I checked Halo because when he spoke up and gave his like large list of reads yesterday, it seemed very awkward and weird and very forced, and it was like. Sounded like TMI, which is kind of why I read. I kind of read Josh Tom for the comment he just made about like
how
TMI
read.
Do we lynch and shoot?
How large was Halo's list yesterday?
I don't remember his whole list, but it was like large and weird.
Did the fact that you had a night 0 check on CJ affect your vote? Like, do you think you were biased towards not voting because you had the check?
Vote on CJ?
Or did you really read in town? Like.
Well,
can we just kill CJ?
If I was biased, I couldn't answer that unbiased.
Hey, I think your case.
I'm pretty sure I came to the conclusion that CJ's town, like from an actual read and not biased.
You understand how that looks to us, right? Like, you know your town, but we don't know your town. So let us evaluate. If you don't want to get lynched in the difference check, just saying I'm the town doesn't help us.
Halo, we're going with CJ. Just patience.
I'm not
The cop didn't vote on CJ. The Vigi didn't vote on CJ. I didn't vote on CJ.
It makes sense why the cop doesn't vote on his check, though.
We have two confirmed town.
Two confirmed did vote on him.
I want to talk real quick.
CJ, you can't lolcat in this situation.
I'm not lolcatting.
I'd like to hear Halo.
Bitch lied to me day one.
No, I'm gonna give you.
Make that no check kill the friendly, and he just
CJ.
I would like to hear.
Why did Halo not vote on you in the guaranteed formal when he would have killed you?
Just let CJ answer first.
Like just like me. Hey, Halo probably wouldn't vote on me, and I probably wouldn't vote on him. Like that's just a thing we have day one. As the days went on later, we would probably vote on each other. But day one, we probably wouldn't.
You know, Mafia, he doesn't give a shit about things you guys have together, right?
I don't care. I don't care.
Like, I'm nice. Is he really able to hammer it?
Not.
Yeah, Bayrex did vote. No, there was a late vote.
It might have been hard. Yeah, I think it's hard.
I don't see Halo or CJ as hammer.
I would like to hear Halo because I'm currently convinced he's Mafia.
From my perspective, I know I'm town, and you're gonna know it in a little bit here. So my reads were wrong. I had Bayrex town, and he was town. CJ's obviously Mafia, and I'm looking at Josh potentially being Mafia, trying to push scum on me because I know I'm town, right? Duke is town, so Demon's town, I'm town. There's a check on me, which I'm town. And Pope really wanted to kill CJ, so like I know like I was watching the last Final 7 yesterday, and he really wanted to kill his partner in.
Ooh, Rolo! Neither of them voted on you, dude.
The Rolo vote's so irrelevant.
No.
Why is it? Yeah, I guess.
So that's that. Duke's town. I said. I think Striker's town. And then I thought Water Culture was Slight Town. So for me, it's kind of like Otto, kind of. Demon, I have a question. Do you want a second check?
What?
Do you want another check?
Do I want another check?
Yeah.
No, he wants to die in the night. He's ready to die in the night.
Do you want another check?
I heard counterclaim.
Yeah, I want another check.
You're not
Shut up, another check.
You're the medic.
Halo.
Yeah, you're the medic.
This game's
You guys are over then. We just lynched CJ if he's
I'm actually the real medic.
Top dies, and we go.
Shut up.
Shut up! I'm lynching you.
No,
I know CJ's town.
You're counterclaiming this?
Yeah.
Okay, so CJ killed Garinsky. See, the thing with me is I would never kill Barracks. Barracks can make me really well.
Between the medics, because the medics have to resolve themselves.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna die. I'm just gonna die.
Duke knows.
Garinsky. Oh my god, dude.
Duke does know.
Post game, I'm gonna get flamed so hard.
Wait, so Garinsky actually counterclaiming him, right?
Stop.
Garinsky actually counterclaiming, right?
Not the medic. Oh my god.
Oh, come on, Grinsky. I thought you were going to go for like that.
Save Halo. Don't say
Night Zero was
don't say last
Striker.
night. Okay.
Really? Why would you save me 9-0? I didn't play all day.
Even he's surprised. He's
Because I
Mafia,
like
dude.
playing with you, and a
You're
lot of
the
people.
striker now.
I like playing with you, and a lot of people usually kill you, Dylan. Or not.
Okay, so let's walk through this real quick, right?
Demon.
If we lynch, no, stop. If we lynch CJ, right, and Demon dies, just always lynch Halo, right?
Yeah.
Halo is most likely going to die, one, because he's in a difference check, two, he's the medic, right? If they don't kill Halo, they have to double stack Demon. So we never don't kill CJ here.
Yeah, that's the right play.
Yeah,
that's the right play. Demon, check.
If anything, I shoot Garinsky for that stupid counterclaim bullshit.
Check Josh.
Dude,
I think I'm not claiming who I'm checking. Just claim who you're shooting, dude.
Okay.
If you're shooting.
I'm shooting between Pope, Garinsky,
What are you doing? You're so dumb.
That's a lot of people.
I like the Josh. I like the Pope.
Can I talk for a second? Be quiet.
There's some room to work with.
Can I talk for a second? Can I talk for a second? Can I talk for a second?
Wait,
Stop talking.
You can't shoot Pope.
Not if it's going to get me shot.
CJ.
Just
No,
mute. Just stop talking.
Fuck, CJ's Mafia. I'm not shooting Pope.
I'll
Fuck
give you
her.
30 seconds, Pope. I'll be respectful. Go.
I'm not shooting Pope.
You don't have a premise to give me any time. But the
So
thing,
you have time to talk.
Dude, you're not shooting
listen,
me because
there's
I
a
came to the conclusion.
Let Pope talk.
yeah. No one. Here's what needs to happen. You need to not shoot anybody, because if CJ is town and Duke is Mafia, you need to not shoot
Duke, Halo.
or
Hear
Demon.
Halo.
I'm sorry, I meant no. If CJ is town, or Halo is town, and Demon is Mafia, if this is just fake, you shouldn't shoot tonight.
No,
Or
but
if we
Halo
miss,
is Mafia is the same thing.
or if we miss, you also shouldn't shoot tonight.
Yeah, he's right.
So
Yeah,
you just
you're right, 'cause I should never die tonight because that
correct.
Exactly.
The
We're gonna kill CJ. We're gonna kill
correct.
CJ, and then the interesting thing that happens is that Halo dies in the night almost like 100% of the time, and it doesn't even confirm the Demon is still the cop. But we at least get another check off of his next check.
Yeah,
He can die. So
If Demon is Mafia here making this play, he's forcing himself to double stack for the rest of the game.
Formal CJ.
But he would win
Second
tomorrow
CJ.
unless Mav was his partner, so it
Second
doesn't
CJ.
really mean much.
There's a formal on CJ. Accusation, please.
feel
CJ,
safe.
what if I don't get different
If you
checks
want to
from
shoot Demon. That's the only safe shot.
I don't think you should shoot. Though.
CJ, I think you should use your entire formal to tell us about the Pokemon fun.
I guess it's not super
Just talk
wrong.
about the fun game.
It's mechanically
No,
accurate,
just
but
Oh yeah, mechanically accurate.
CJ, what do you reckon, buddy? You got to talk about why Halo didn't vote on you,
Demon,
if he is, or why Demon is fake.
Demon, are you hard claiming?
Yes.
End of day. He can't rescind.
Yes,
Come on.
yes, I'm hard claiming. I'm the
Appears
cop.
to be the situation.
Okay,
It's
okay.
just a really long reaction check.
Just let him talk.
Okay.
I just want to make sure because I have yet to see Halo fake claim, and that's why I just want to double check. Like this is Halo fake claiming right now because I am Vanilla Town.
So CJ, I have a question.
I am gonna use the salty cooldown because I like gonna be
So who are Halos? Like, what is the world Halos in? Right? Like, who is with Halo? Like, just start evaluating Halo as a fake.
I feel like the bull crap that Pope was saying about me and Miltac. I feel like he could have easily done that. Like, just say, "Oh, I would make this kill just to frame CJ," and he actually did it, just lolcatting. So I feel like Halo and Pope could be together.
yes, I hard claim partners with CJ.
No,
you can also think like
dispute. I can't.
I
No, Pope would be more like Pope would be more likely with Demon.
If Halo is a fake claiming, I think Pope is almost always town.
we
Okay,
get more
yeah.
information by letting him talk to his thought processes than you fuckers joking around in his formal.
Like Garinsky's been like claiming so much stuff. I can't even keep up with Garinsky this game, so it's just I don't even care. He can die whenever. I feel like Demon, Water Cooler, maybe Jim, and maybe Striker are town along with Duke, and then you just lynch the other four and win.
Who are the other four? Be specific.
The other four is Pope, Garinsky, Halo, and Rolo.
So, evaluate the world where Demon's fake and he difference check 2 towns. What does that look like?
He's gonna stir up a whole lot of drama. outside of my like I tend to hold grudges for a couple of days, especially when people pull crap like that. So, Demon, I am warning you right now, dude. Like this will literally haunt. This will haunt. Demon.
It's okay. I'm the cop.
Two scenarios.
I'm the cop. I don't care.
Two scenarios. Either you're real and Halo is gonna get flamed for like the next week.
Why would he get flamed for? Why would he get? Why would you flame him for fake claiming
I
medic?
hold grudges like that. He's trying
It's in the
so hard to
game.
get this lynch, but I'm not gonna fake claim. I'm not gonna sit there and fake claim medic.
You should counterclaim him. Do it as either alignment. That'd be great.
No, I never fake claim, dude.
CJ, I have a question. So since I know
Gotta
I'm the
pop your
medic,
cherry
you know
one
you're
day.
Mafia, am I gonna get an X for this? Am I gonna get off your top 10?
I don't think Halo ready.
What's that?
You're not answering that.
Like, dude, like I'm wanting both
CJ.
right now. There's gonna be some problems.
How is there a problem when you're Mafia?
I'm holding a grudge for at least 3 days because I'm not like getting mislinked.
But you're not getting the mislink, so you're not holding a grudge.
I'm holding a grudge.
You said
I can't believe I thought CJ was down.
Alright,
dude.
anyway.
We were both wrong.
Anyways,
I didn't
feel
want to
bad.
claim it. I didn't want to claim it.
Game's
but
easy.
The cop kind of forced me to, but I thought CJ.
You have to think it's crazy, right? You have to think it's pretty crazy that like they're ever a team together, right? The fact that they're both claiming 2 roles.
We're probably gonna lose. Demon's probably just fake. Like,
I'm not.
Check 2 down.
I like
kind of a resident sleeper check. Like he checks CJ and Halo. Like what?
I mean, he did think I was a lot of scum day one. He kept saying it over and over.
So,
He thought he had a good
who would be Demon's partners, Pope?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out today.
CJ said Josh,
Hopefully,
Blackwater, and
we'll
Striker.
find out more tomorrow.
Let's be real.
But Josh.
Go to 9. We
You
go
know,
to
if you
7.
think Demon,
You're rescind. This form has been pushed. You have 10 seconds, CJ.
I understand everybody talking over the last 45 seconds of my formal because everyone's just gonna vote anyways. So I'm town. We're in a terrible spot. If Mav was town, so hopefully Mav was a hit.
good night, little brown bear.
If you'd like to send CJ to night chat, place your hand to the camera and keep it there. In 3, 2, 1.
I was talking about CJ, not the bear.
Go to sleep. Night people can be active if
Hello,
they
Spectrum.
wish, and send me your.
How you doing, Niltech?
things.
Pretty good. Good to see you, man. Good to see you once a week. Usually.
Hey, Spectrum.
Hey, Colin. Colin, could you do me a favor?
What's up, Buttercup?
Could you stop fucking modding games that I'm playing so I could freaking play with you again?
Aww. I'm you know what? I'm just really enjoying the modding tonight. Like I'm in the swing of
you
it.
are, but if you're gonna mod 3 games and then you see that I'm gonna play one of them, then mod 2 and play one with me. You're my new Gorinsky. When Gorinsky started, I'm like, this is my guy. I like this guy. This guy's awesome. And you're my new guy that I'm like, yeah, this guy's awesome. I want to play with this guy more. So you're my new shiny toy.
I appreciate it.
Duke, I think I'm just going to ignore you in chat. I get enough of those terrible like dad jokes or like 3rd grader jokes from my wife. So what do you bet you, Spec?
Not much. I'm doing a lot of work trying to get the stream up and going. Is anyone out there who does graphics and wants to do some graphics and emotes? I'm willing to pay. Having trouble finding someone.
See, it's kind of funny. You said that my wife is a design major, and I've begged her for the last 2 years to like get into that, like designing stuff for people streaming.
Yeah,
because there's so many people that need it. I constantly hear from other streams that they
And the
need
ones
it.
that do it have a backlog so long that they stop taking commissions and all. So
Yeah.
Hey, Drugger, how you doing?
Good. You can hear me?
Yep.
Yeah. What's up, man?
Okay. Basically, I've got really bad news and really good news. The last 3 headsets or desktop mics I've tried to get have all either not fucking worked or they've got huge static up the ass.
Well,
my friend thinks it might be my sound card. And my previous webcam, the mic was apparently broken. The good news is I found this spare one and the mic works, so I can now hop in Zoom again.
Nice. Yeah, if you're getting that much static, you're probably it's just not grounded. It's just a busted sound card.
Yeah.
Can't do much
and,
about
like,
that. It sucks. Is it on your motherboard or is it?
No, it's external. Like it's plugged into the motherboard. It's not like it's not part of the motherboard. It's a card put in, so you can replace the card.
Yeah.
But
Does
I
your
don't trust myself to do that sort of thing.
Does the
and
motherboard have a sound?
Yeah, like I get sound. It's just whenever I put a mic into the mic socket, yeah, I get the static. Like I get perfect sound every other time. It's just that one. And yeah, so I have no idea. So basically, I'm waiting for my friend to have enough money to come down and visit and look at my PC. So until that happens, we'll be using the webcam workaround because I do not trust myself.
You
Because
don't
with my
sound
luck,
that bad.
no. Yeah,
Like
what I mean
audio-wise.
is, if I take the sound card out, there's a 50 chance me touching it will fry the entire PC.
Yeah, static.
No, just my bad luck. I could be wearing I could be wearing like a full latex suit, and I'd still friggin' fry the PC.
I have built probably 200 PCs. I've never fried anything like that. I fried a speaker
I'm just too
before,
paranoid.
like opening up a speaker out of styrofoam. That styrofoam got staticky. Grabbed it, brand new speaker. I felt a zap. I knew the subwoofer just died. Plugged it in, and it was dead. So
Well,
they said it was dead on arrival, and it wasn't my fault. I sent it back.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Like one of the mics I bought, like I've got to let me show you the model. Like this is the one, the newest one. Like I had one exactly the same model before, but as you can see here, where it connects, you pull it out.
XLR cable.
The XLR cable. There's the little metal sleeves in there. One of the sleeves got stuck to the pin the first time I pulled it out.
Oh man!
So I've basically sent photos to the thing and said, "Yeah, I want my money back," and I'm waiting for them to send me a return label because they've authorized the refund.
Yeah.
And if they don't give me a label, it's Friday now. So if I don't get the label by the end of Monday, I'm going straight to eBay and just saying, "Look, they're stalling."
Hey, Bayrex.
Step in.
Hey, Bayrex.
Spectrum, what mic do you use?
I have a Yeti.
Oh yeah. Do you have a snowball? Or do you have a?
He has a Yeti.
Yeah,
Yeti's the model. Blue's the mate.
I'd like to get one of those, but I'm too poor because like those are like $300 or something US, which is probably like $1,000 Australian. Whereas this little thing,
right?
I don't know, but this little thing here, $16.
Oh, nice.
When I started streaming 3.5 years, well, not even 3.5, just over 3 years ago, I was at a good bartending job. I was making a lot of money, so I dropped $3,500 building a gaming rig and buying all the bells and whistles, and then the restaurant closed down. I was like, oh shit.
So I'm sort of lucky because like I lost my job last year when I had to go into hospital, right? So I was living on my saving. I went to hospital at the beginning of May. So I was living off savings until about October when I was able to, when my mother on my behalf applied for unemployment benefits, like sickness/unemployment benefits. So what's really weird is I've got the pension card, which is for the sickness benefits, but my payment is the unemployment benefits. Weird. But the lucky thing is, it's been over a year since I first went to hospital. I'm still not medically cleared to look for work, but luckily there's no time limit. As long as the doctors are still saying I can't work, I will continue to get my benefit, which is helping me pay my rent, my food. Sorry?
What country do you live in?
Australia.
Ah.
I need to move.
So that's why everything is so expensive, Niltak, because we have to pay the GST, the Australia tax, the beach tax, the fuck you, you're not American tax, the fuck you, you're not in the EU tax, the tax.
Then your fucking internet sucks.
That too.
Yeah, I have a friend that lives in Australia.
Yeah.
And I would just give him shit all the time for that.
like even the NBN, which my area is not even on like the 3-year rollout map. Even that is shit because the original plan for that was that it was going to be fiber directly to the home, which was the current government's policy at the time. That was the Labor Party. That's our. It's funny. I'm sure it's funny for you guys because the Labor Party would be our left or Liberal Party.
Yeah.
And the Liberal Party are the Conservative Party in Australia.
Yeah.
Like they're the right. And they wanted to do it cheaper, so they've made fibre to the node. They know fibre to the node is shit, but it was their baby, and they won the election, so they're doing all this fibre to the node crap, and everyone who's on it says it's fucking garbage. It's even worse than ADSL2.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what most of Americans on. Is fiber to the nodes. Yeah, this is not a good system.
Yeah. Well, apparently,
just waiting on those night actions and AFKs. So if you've gone away, then tell me you're back.
I'm back.
I had no idea what
if you
Pope's
haven't
trying to
confirmed
say.
something, then confirm it, etc. Whatever the case is.
I'm pretty sure he's calling you out because you called me out.
Yeah. I was about to say, I know Pope's picking on me. I just don't speak emoticon, so I don't know how he's picking on me.
Oh, this is a Twitch emoticon known as the Resident Sleeper.
Yeah,
my viewers do that shit to me all the time. They'll post stuff, and I'm like, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Thanks for being here. You know,
Yeah. It's like, thank you for participating. I have no fucking clue what that is.
I think that means you agree with me, as you all should. You know.
Yeah, like Duke said, it's you're putting someone to sleep.
Go to sleep, night people. Yeah, get out of here. Talking about sleep. Daytime. Yeah, daytime. Come on, daytime. I'm waiting for 3, 6, 9. That's everyone. Thank you. In the night, Halo, you die, and the day begins.
Striker is the same as Halo.
Woot woot. Oh, you did check Striker?
Yeah.
All right, thank God. I was hoping it was Striker or Pope. Now this game is fairly easy.
Didn't you counterclaim Halo as medic?
Oh my God,
dude, you can't believe he counterclaimed 4 people. As
yeah.
I guess he has counterclaimed every fucking
So I think it sounds like me, Striker, Pope.
Incorrect.
What?
Pope is most likely Mafia.
But he
Did
pushed
you see
super
what
hard
he
on
did to CJ on day one?
Did you see him not vote on CJ yesterday?
Yeah, but he can do that. CJ was out in fucking Mafia.
You can't sit there and shake your head. No, that is actually what happened.
Pope not vote. Yeah, that says
all right. Pope shit all over me. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Pope,
you're muted.
I'm getting something for you, Grinsky.
All right. Go ahead.
Grinsky. Hold on a second.
The volcano.
Pope can be Mafia, but if Pope is Mafia, Demon is fake.
Why is that?
Technically, he could be Mafia.
Why would Pope shit so hard on his
part?
It's
very unlikely.
That's true.
Yeah, it's super unlikely though.
Most likely Mafia.
I forgot. Pope was like the major push on CJ.
What?
He's done it before. What do you mean?
Yeah,
you think that Striker and I are partners if I'm fake?
No. I said if you're
I'm
fake,
going to
I
come
think
out
Striker's your most likely
I
partner.
thought as of yesterday, the Mafia team was exactly CJ, Striker, and Pope. That was my opinion. I'm glad that there was a check on Striker.
Because he didn't vote on CJ. And
how could you ever think I was a CJ ever?
It doesn't matter, Pope.
It does matter. That's how you solve the game.
This feels like last game when you said it was Bayrex and Duke.
This is me evaluating. Pope.
No, this is not you evaluating.
How many kills do we have?
All right.
You want me to evaluate it?
I gave you a chance and you evaluated it incorrectly.
Is that like if we miss one, or is that like if we...
Pope,
if you believe Demon is real, it's okay if we
I was gonna zoom my camera in a whole bunch, but I couldn't get it to work.
Get wrecked. Even your camera won't work with you, man.
Here's where I think.
If Demon is fake,
I'm not fake.
They double stack, and then they still are in the same position as if like they could just they stack, right? So you have to evaluate Demon's claim, and you have to evaluate because it is kind of weird.
Demon's fake.
Do you think if I was fake, I think I would like split KP because then I put us into
No, you
milo.
wouldn't. If you split KP, you would immediately die.
Yeah, I would die, but my partners, it would create like an infinite milo.
No.
It makes perfect sense.
Nah, it's already like that if you're 3
That's true. Demon can sacrifice. Demon can sacrifice himself.
I don't think he does that
and
though.
It goes down to 5 with 2 Mafia alive.
It's already essentially like that though, isn't it? With
this
8.
probably gets a little bit easier if I can
Duke,
just
wait, who's Vigi? Duke?
Process and explain to everybody why I'm town. So if
Duke still has a shot.
I'm gonna politely let Grinsky talk, then I'm gonna win us the game. But go ahead, Grinsky.
All right, I appreciate that, Pope, regardless of your alignment.
Yeah.
So
no sense yelling over each other.
So, okay. So day 1, basically we had the Formula on Rolo and the Formula on CJ. I put the Formula on Rolo. If you remember the accusation, the reason I had for it was because I was reading a lot of people town up until that point. I had town reads on like Mav, Duke, Josh at that point. Waterculture, yeah. Spectrum was obviously town. Bayrex was like one of my first town reads. And then during Rolo's formal, he gave
got 4 kills.
really
with
awesome.
Shot.
He gave terrific formal. He was basically,
if you believe the
he
claim.
came at us like this was not a game. He was ready to roll in, and yeah, people can say that's Mafia, but he had also evaluated the game up until that point. I read him town. Rillo got added in. Then at the end of the day, we had CJ. We had CJ's formal, who, yes, Pope did put the formal on CJ. He was pressuring CJ the entire time. The only reason that Pope gave for putting the formal on CJ was the nil tech kill. And that's completely fine. You can say, you know, whatever. But the fact that we had gone through that entire day, and that was like literally the only thing that Pope had been trying to push up until that point, I think that's a little suspect. Yes, it could be, oh, you could be town, and that could have been your play. But as Mafia, that's completely entirely
I'm gonna follow up on Grinsky.
During CJ's original formal, okay, I was one to interact with CJ. I was trying to get like content off of him. I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. I was getting a very scummy like vibe off of him. And I was trying to get him an opportunity to speak up and actually defend himself.
Duke, your shot.
Vote on CJ as well, because I came to the conclusion that he was probably Mafia. I tried to afford him an opportunity. He did not take it. I read him scum. I voted. The following
is saying like that Pope could be bussing.
Yeah, no, I did, but this is from my perspective, and I can say.
Okay, I want to hear how Pope thinks we ought to win.
Pope talk.
All right, go ahead. Thank you.
Let me preface this with a question first. Who's the no voters on CJ day 1?
Wada and Shaker.
Wada, Josh, and me.
Grinsky didn't vote.
I voted.
Grinsky voted.
I voted.
Oh, Grinsky did vote.
Yes.
If we kill Waterculture and Josh,
okay, this doesn't change my win. I think that Rolo is town. But I actually don't even need Rolo to be town. Demon, Striker, Duke. I'm taking Demon at face value. I don't really have the effort to go against him, and in order to do that would mean that I would have to lynch him today, and then proceed to lynch all his partners, which I don't want to do.
He's probably with Striker too.
Yeah, exactly.
No, this is spicy. If you think I'm with Striker. If you think I'm with Striker, Striker would have hammered. Same with Waterculture.
Well, I mean, like would have hammered, right? You're always in the position where you don't know if you could have hammered, right? I did it last game. I could have hammered Waterculture.
Striker's really good.
It's Y-foam, but for what it's worth, I actually do think you are the cop. I think your checks are a little bit suspect, but your play has been. I think your play's been pretty good. If it's a fake claim, I think it's a good fake claim.
It's funny, Pope. If he had come out with a green check on you, I would have really been suspicious.
Yeah,
you guys didn't come
off. So my point is, obviously, if you think that I'm town, which by all means, if you think CJ's a hit, you should absolutely think I am town. Then you just have to.
Waterculture and Josh.
It doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter the order, because if we kill Josh, Waterculture, Gorinsky, and Rolo with a shot, the game's over.
I'm going to say this real quick, and then I'll let Waterculture speak. I think if you're in a world where you're thinking that Pope buses that hard,
I think no. I have a good reason.
Demon is fake, then Pope buses that hard, right? Especially when Pope comes out day 2 and says, "So we're lynching CJ," right? Like he might bust day 1 that hard.
He's savage. He's a savage.
No. I have a good reason. I have. Okay, listen to this.
CJ just keeps his head down.
Waterculture is about to break open the game.
No.
You are definitely thinking of the more like the thing that makes the most sense. Like you're giving the higher percentage.
Funny what happens when you play the game that way.
More value, and that's fine. But there is a possibility.
It's malicious. What I did would have been malicious, right? Like, that's not.
Okay, guys.
I form a water culture.
I'll second water culture.
Please, yeah.
We can be civil.
I'm voting.
There's a formal and water
No,
culture
yeah,
accusation.
civil.
Well, no, I'm killing him. Town is like me, Striker, Duke, Pope, and somebody else. And games, we have 4 kills.
We don't need somebody else. We got a video
Yeah,
shot.
we have Auto.
With 4 kills.
You're shooting me?
You're gonna shoot Pope.
Okay.
Take Rolo to final 3.
Guys,
Rolo's town.
Guys, now it's my formal. Now I have a reason to shut you guys up. Okay, so now, please. Okay, so I definitely think Demon is definitely real. I don't think this world where he's not, which means
What do you stop? If Demon is real, there are 2 Mafia alive, and you and Josh are the only 2 people that are not green checked that didn't vote on CJ.
And why do I care?
Because who's
Demon's real,
the Mafia that was?
I'm not.
My checks don't matter though.
Keep talking. Everybody should mute and let water culture talk.
I don't know why I should care.
I love you,
Like I don't know why I should care. So, looking at that vote, I think we should kill Josh, of course, and not me. It shows though that a partner definitely bust CJ. Like 100%, there's a partner who bust CJ. Like even if you believe Mav could have been the hit, I think he still voted on CJ.
Who's the partner that busts CJ?
I don't know who would bust him, honestly. So my town right now is Duke, Demon,
If you
Striker.
think I'm his partner, I didn't bust him.
I had
If you think Garinsky's his partner,
Okay,
Garinsky
Josh,
didn't
please.
bust him.
Josh, you didn't even.
Garinsky
you didn't even vote. How did you bust him if you didn't even vote?
They're all
I'm
talking like
asking
it matters.
You said you just.
Josh, be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet.
The last 2 Mafia arguing.
Dude, that'd be great.
Let me speak. Josh.
Sounds like 2 Mafia fighting.
Okay.
No, it doesn't.
I think we killed Josh. So this is the one reason why I'm putting a
Answer the
10-foot.
question. Who is the partner that busts CJ? You said
Let
it.
me fucking go through my shit first before you start talking like this, okay? Please. Okay. Wallow, you muted, but don't talk anyways.
Okay.
The reason why I think Pope could have bust, okay, is CJ would Mafia. CJ hates the Mafia rule. He even said in that game, if I or beforehand, if he would Mafia, he was just gonna I don't even know his exact thing, but it was very negative. Right? Yeah, I know. I'm just saying this is why I'm putting my tinfoil hat on for this. Okay, I think it's a low chance, but there's still a chance. Now CJ would 100% have said no tech. Pope would have, I guess, agreed with it. Pope would have pushed on CJ, knowing that CJ didn't want to live. Maybe they even talked it over because they had Night Zero chat.
Why is Pope bussing over Garinsky?
Pope busses everyone.
But why is he the one bussing over Garinsky and Rolo? Why?
Did you watch the last game? Never bust.
Getting bamboozled here.
I'm just saying. I don't know about the other 2. I'm just saying. I'm trying to give you guys reasons why to look at Pope in the later days, so you don't just. I'm
pushing a world where it's more likely.
Duke, let me say this.
Game's
okay?
about to end in a Mafia win.
Yeah,
I'm really worried that you guys just retown Pope all the way through, not even evaluate him. We evaluate him.
Why am I the center of conversation?
Ever, because I'm still trying.
Pope is literally ride or die town.
Striker's the prophet, Pope's the volcano. I'm sold.
Oh, Duke. By the way, just so you know, if we miss lynch today and you shoot right, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't get a shot at
We still win.
No, but you should shoot. You should shoot in the world that we don't lose today. Because
I'm
then
sorry,
we get an
water
extra
culture
kill.
of your town, by the way, dude.
I legit got 2 minutes of this phone to talk here. Thanks.
I love Rolling Cop.
Who do you think's the tiniest out of the unconfirms?
I had Garinsky Peg Town from day one, and I liked him all the time.
I never bust my partners, by the way. 100% never bust my partners.
I've seen you bust
100%, never.
You bust your partners in the fucking last game, you dumbass.
If Demons Mafia, the stream's over instantly, just so we're clear. No post game, dude. It is too. We're about to just lose. I'm not even putting in the effort to try. I'm sorry.
Time informal's up. Push or rescind.
Let's lynch Demon and shoot water culture.
I don't know if we have auto. Apparently we do, but I still do not want to kill me. I want to kill Josh all the way.
It feels bad, man.
with 8 alive, it will take 5 to send Watercolder to night chat. If you wish to do that, place your hand to the camera and keep it there. In 3, 2, 1, vote.
What?
That was not in time. The day continues.
I formal Josh. Formal
I
Josh. Tried to hammer, probably. That's it.
Josh, you should have been the first one up because the formal was coming on you.
You're outed. That's it. You're outed. You tried to hammer.
I have to go anyway, so whatever.
Okay, can we just push the vote?
Push the vote.
Pushing the vote, I'm going to waste your time for 4 minutes.
Well, you're wasting your time if you have to go.
I got a half hour.
We've got all night, dude. That's why we're here playing video games. Why'd you try to hammer him?
I was lagging.
Laggy.
Oh. Striker so deflated from
There's
this.
no point talking to Josh. Just talk about anything else at this
I'm just
point.
trying to dodge the lag here.
Mafia again. I tried.
I tried too. Okay, I'm just gonna say that for the post
If there's a
game.
world of 3 and Demon's fake, it's gotta be like.
I did not like Rolo's
Striker.
late vote.
Did Demon and Striker just vote on
Yes,
Wada?
yes, it's exactly Demon Striker.
Like, because
Yeah.
it's really weird, right?
Josh,
Striker has this weird
if that's the
comment where,
world.
like,
Yeah, exactly.
Josh would have had his hand up earlier.
Well, he was waiting to see if Rolo
He was
voted.
waiting to see. Yeah.
Oh,
It worked out perfect for us.
Hope is so happy right now.
I'm on another level. Josh is
Why
outed.
is Rolo confirmed now?
Hold on.
Rolo's not confirmed town. You're confirmed Mafia.
Rolo also looked like a hammer
have
on me.
to wait because town has auto already.
Rolo looked close to being.
Your
a
vote
hammer
was
on me.
just like,
He wouldn't have to
Josh,
wait.
do you understand how your vote was just so scummy, dude? Like,
Dude, he's outed Mafia. He's literally saying.
Watercolder has to be town now too, by the way.
Josh, was it Mav or CJ?
Demon and Striker, if you two just caught an L because of him, I'm gonna laugh my ass off, dude. Like,
Josh, was it Mav or CJ? Who was the hit?
The Striker took the biggest
I'm not telling you which
sign.
one it was.
You're not.
Why would I tell you?
I really want to shoot Demon.
Wait, why would I tell you which partner you lynched?
Why shoot
Josh,
Demon?
how did I
We lynched Josh's obvious Mafia. Don't shoot Demon tonight. At least wait a
I'm
minute.
sure if you're smart enough. I'm sure if you're smart
Yeah,
enough.
just-
you can
no,
probably
but Josh,
figure out
yeah,
which
we
one.
need to shoot at
Hypothetically
the
speaking,
tonight,
if he's my partner, he doesn't have to wait to put his hand up. He doesn't have to wait to hammer. He just
Yeah, because if I didn't vote and it's
what if
just
he doesn't? I want to out, dude.
It looks bad too. He doesn't want to out that way, but he thought he could get the
I
hammer.
was fucking dying today anyway. If Rolo told Demon to check me, and I would have been different to Halo.
Well, you were
so I
Mafia in both worlds apparently,
Josh,
so it's good that it landed
Josh,
here.
are you town?
I think he just conceded.
Are you town, Josh?
He just conceded.
Are you town, Josh? No, tell me, are you town?
Of course.
Oh.
What the fuck?
This is not a town informal like ever.
We don't have auto if you're town.
Also, if Josh is Mafia with CJ, it doesn't make sense for him to hammer there either, right?
Dude,
if there's only 2 alive.
Just shoot Gorinsky, bro.
It's a losing game in the world.
Just shoot
Not well for
Gorinsky.
losing game.
Rolo, if you're town, you're dying tomorrow.
I want Warlow dead. Shoot Warlow.
Demon.
Please. He will defend himself way harder.
Game again.
Demon, you need to check Rolo or me, and then
We are not throwing anything.
No, just check. Just check
Actually,
Rolo.
Check Pope.
Wait, when you say I'm dying, do you mean at night?
Shouldn't be telling the cop to check anyone because if the cop is alive tomorrow, we're lynching the cop.
Hey, check Striker again. Check Striker
Shoot
again.
Pope.
No. It's fine. Josh is an auto. It doesn't matter.
Shoot the volcano.
How would you ever shoot me?
I would love the shot on you, Pope. I would love it.
It's all good.
That's like throwing away auto.
No, I got Rolo. I feel better with Rolo.
I don't know why.
How do you feel better with Rolo?
I don't know why Rolo's getting all this.
If you think
fucking
CJ's it.
cred. Like,
Gorinsky, who do you want? Oh, you want to
Wait,
Pope.
do you think like me, Demon, and Striker are about to win? I don't get what you're even saying.
I don't know, Rolo. We're gonna kill Josh. There's gonna be one Mafia left. We'll be Gucci.
Probably
It's probably not Watercolter.
The time in a formal is up. Would you like to push or rescind?
Demon is real, yeah, probably. I don't know, dude. Whatever.
Would you like to push or rescind?
It's been
Oh,
pushed.
is it me? I don't
Also
know.
formal.
Oh,
Demon
sorry.
holds the formal.
Josh, you have 10 seconds.
I'm down here, but apparently we're in auto, so whatever.
Yeah, thanks, dude. Peace, love.
Get wrecked.
If you wish to send Josh to night chat with 8 alive, it will take 5 votes. 2 vote, place your hand to the camera and keep it there in 3, 2, 1, vote.
Is that enough?
No,
That
yeah,
was
it
not.
was- They voted.
Well,
and they took
everyone
it down.
voted. Every single person
they
voted.
voted and put
Okay.
their hands back down.
All right.
They voted.
Go to sleep then.
Bad etiquette.
How's it going?
It's going.
How are y'all doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing fine, dude. It's a good day so far. I woke up.
Sorry I'm late. I just got a message from one of the people I'm negotiating returns for about shitty products. So I was answering
Nice.
that.
What do you mean you just got up? What
I
time
got
is
up
it there?
like it's 1. I got up like 7. Yeah.
Oh.
I feel like I'm in the other side of the country because I'm going to bed.
What time is it for you guys anyway? Because it's like 6
4
o'clock in
a.m.
the evening.
4 a.m.
4 a.m.
West Coast, West Coast.
Bloody hell.
East Coast, West Coast. Shut the fuck up.
Agreed.
I agree because it's the same in Australia, Bayrex. The East Coast is the best coast. There's nothing worthwhile west of the Great Dividing Ranges. Any Australian will tell you that.
East side.
Oh yeah, Spectrum. What's that game you play on your stream all the time?
Supercard?
I have no idea what the fuck's going on half the time. I just see
Oh
cards beating
God,
each other.
I haven't played Supercard since they brought it. Since they stopped making Legendary the highest rank, and they added another rank of card.
We're well past Legendary now. There's like 13 levels. After Legendary is Survivor, then WrestleMania, then...
And then they nerfed the tournament so that you didn't get the guaranteed set to merge anymore if you won a tournament.
Yes, that was better. There's so many things over...
I don't know. I think it sucked that they nerfed tournament.
Well, and that's the problem is that everyone wants it to be... my biggest problem with the game, I complain about it all the time, is that you start the game out and between login bonuses, team events, and those kind of stuff, you jump from level 1 in. I can start playing a new game today, and in less than a week's time, I can go from level 1 to level 9, and there's only 13 levels. So I'm like, what's the purpose? You know, where's the game? You just jump me past. If they brought out DLC for Super Mario Brothers, and they gave us 8 more levels, am I going to jump in and turn it on and they go in the first pipe and push down, and all of a sudden I'm popping to level 7? I'm like, what the fuck? Where's level 1 through?
Well, that's a bad analogy because the Mario Brothers have warp pipes.
But what they expect out of you is to be super casuals. Like MMOs nowadays are just like that.
Oh God, yeah. World of Warcraft, super casual now.
BDO, I got in the 4-day head start.
Bye,
See you, Josh.
In the 4-day head start,
Bye,
I got
Josh.
max level.
Make us some money.
What's the
and that's
Spectrum?
I only got to work a couple hours.
Yeah, Spectrum. What's the WWE fighting game on phones that like you collect the cards and you go
Smash
swipe to
now?
fight?
I want to say Smash.
The Immortals, that one?
Yeah, that's it. I used to play that all the time when I was on the bus home from work.
Yeah, I've never played that. I'm not a big fighting game on a phone. If they ever decided to bring a version to Steam where I could play it with a controller or something, I'd be all over that. But just swiping and dots and whatever you have to do for the special
I tried to run it on BlueStacks, but you couldn't configure it properly.
Right, I couldn't. Yeah, I tried to do it on BlueStacks as well, and I couldn't get it working. That's what I play all my right now. I literally on my other screen over here, I have 3 different.
Unfortunately, I've tried running BlueStacks on this PC since it got upgraded, and BlueStacks just lags like hell.
Oh, it's always laggy, dude. At least for me.
No, but it's worse than it used to be, and this computer is better than the one I had when I used to play it regularly.
Yeah, they made a change. They made some kind of an update or something about 3 months ago, and it just went to shit for me. So I switched to Leap Droid and Nox, and then I just started using BlueStacks again this past week when I started up a 3rd account. But yeah, I got out of BlueStacks. It's just not. It didn't. It was so much trouble. So troublesome. I don't know why.
Yeah.
There's so many good reviews.
Because if things were easy, everyone could do it.
They're actually playing Summoner's War.
I honestly don't play those games anymore because I don't go anywhere because I can't go to work anymore. As I was saying before.
So you don't have time for the mobile gaming, is what you're saying?
Well, no, because I'm too busy playing on the PC. I'd rather play on the PC than pick up my phone and start
the
playing
pay to
on
win,
that.
dude.
Well, I can't say anything about that because I play Hearthstone, and Hearthstone's going to win.
Yeah. There's some really good reviews for Spider-Man that just came out.
Speaking of Hearthstone,
It's been
new
out for a
expansion's
week over
coming
here,
in August.
and I'm going to go check it out.
It's
I thought you were going to tell us to go check it out.
No, I haven't checked it out myself yet, but I'm going to. I like to wait a week. The only ones that I've seen recently to date have come out was Guardians 2 because I was really impatient for that one.
Yeah.
And
I
think
did
there was
not
something
like
else.
Guardians 2 that much.
Yeah?
It wasn't
It's too expensive to go see a movie here. I mean.
So the movie that like surprised me that I threw as a shit movie before it came out was Wonder Woman. I actually liked that one.
Yeah, they did a pretty
Wonder
good
Woman
job
was
on
well
it.
done.
Yep.
I never. All I remember about Wonder Woman is like there's a shitload of controversy surrounding the fact that they wanted to do like gender separate screenings or some nonsense.
Oh, for that one screening, somebody made a big deal because one theater always does a bunch of like random things for Marvel or DC Comics when they get a new movie. This last one, because it was Wonder Woman, they were like, "Oh, let's just have a woman only night." It was for one movie at one period of time. It wasn't even like at release or something like that. And people were throwing a fit. It was just like, get over yourselves.
You know what I would
Like,
tell
it's
those
not
people?
even that big of a deal.
All the people complain, I'd be like, kill yourself. Like,
Yeah,
stop
it's
crying.
one theater for one spot for one time. Like, if they want to do a gimmick.
Come on, let's be real. Let's be real.
It
was all people in California.
But my advice would just be vote with your wallet. If you don't like the practices they're doing, don't go to that cinema.
Yeah,
ever
if you don't
again.
like
go
their
to another
gimmicks, then
cinema.
don't go. Yeah.
Was it in California? Because it sounds like something.
Yeah, it's in California.
Probably.
It's either California or Texas area.
I don't know.
I don't
All your American states look and sound alike to me.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Well, I'm going to stop this terrible abuse.
Good night, guys.
America.
I got
as
Spider-Man.
the night is closing and sun is rising behind me. I want to see 7-day people. Hello.
Think of the EU.
Welcome to town. Okay, in the night, Duke, you die. Watercolter, you die. The day begins.
So what's your check?
I have a difference on Grinsky.
And Striker?
From Striker.
Oh, okay. So Pope, you are town.
Why did you Watercolter? He was confirmed town.
That is it. That is it. We have the game. The game is
so
now
Duke
auto.
shot Watercolter?
Yeah. So
Yeah, that was so
wait, why the fuck would hold on?
Oh my god.
We always kill
Hold
demons.
on, Demon.
No,
by
no,
the way.
no, no, no,
Yes.
no, no, no,
Demon,
you don't kill me. Rolo and Grinsky can easily be partners together.
What?
The fuck are you talking about? Demon, you're so dumb. Why
They
the hell
can't
would
be.
you?
Don't you understand that they would have just voted on Watercolter?
Hope, you are the town. Rolo, you are the town.
Well, Grinsky is Mafia.
We lynch Demon.
Then I get-
The game is over.
then I-
Why the hell did
No.
you difference check CJ and Halo? Like, oh,
Well,
Halo.
I am the cop.
Halo claim. No. Dude,
Oh my
I know
God.
you're fake because you just
No,
like.
Yeah, sure. From your perspective, you know I'm fake. I am the cop. I don't
That would
understand why they didn't vote on
That doesn't even make
Watercolter.
sense because then Halo would have to have been.
I guess technically that Watercolter could be Mafia.
The hell are you doing, Demon? Striker,
Oh,
why are you
I'm not
not
gonna even talk to you.
partner, dude?
So, Demon, from your perspective,
Demon formal both
It's ei- it's
Watercolter
either-
and
it's
Josh
either-
yesterday. So
No,
like,
there's no either.
The world that he is
Huh?
fake, he led the lynch on both Watercolter
Yeah.
and Josh. So why didn't he
what do you
win the
think
game?
the lynch on Josh?
Yes,
He
I
made
led
the
the lynch.
formal on. He snapped the formal onto Josh when Watercolter didn't die.
Yeah.
Well, I
Oh
did.
wait, hold on.
No,
And
No,
Josh was
Demon
outed.
held the formal.
Striker,
The
Demon
entire
held the
Zoom
formal.
had Josh outed at that point.
Striker.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, if I'm Mafia,
No,
I
Mike,
snap-
you're missing the point. The
I
point
would
is
snap it on
Demon
somebody
put a
else.
formal. Demon lynched CJ after we slept. So
Striker.
unless you think Demon, shush for a second. Unless you think Demon was exactly mad, he had 2 partners alive yesterday. Why
Yeah.
doesn't he win the game?
Striker.
Because you guys missed on Watercolter.
No,
Yeah,
Striker.
but what you're saying is that Josh is like confirmed Mafia, but if he's
Who else would
confirmed
you
Mafia,
formal? Who else would you formal after Watercolter?
Okay.
if I'm
Anybody,
Mafia, I'm gonna
it's
snap it. It was
Lilo.
guaranteed. It was guaranteed.
I know you are town.
I
Rolo,
snap it
I
up
know
to
you
you
are
or
town.
Grinsky.
I don't
Josh outed.
Striker
Oh my God.
can be town as well. There is a small possibility, but I know Demon is fake from my
So,
perspective.
Demon, from your perspective, it's literally solved that it's CJ, Garinsky, and
Mav's also a possibility.
Anyway.
Demon, can I ask you a question?
Well, from my perspective, if we kill Garinsky and Rolo, the game.
Can you guys pause for just a second? Demon,
Go ahead.
Demon,
Yeah.
why did you check not me or Rolo?
Well, when? Like,
Just now.
last night?
Why'd you check
Last
Garinsky
night?
and not me or Rolo?
I didn't think it really mattered. I thought that you were town because CJ is Mafia and Halo is Semitic.
This explains the super long nights.
And
by
then
the way.
Rolo, there's. I didn't think
I'm
there's
never
actually
killing
like a
anyone but
reason
Demon
to
today, by the
check
way.
each other, vice versa.
Every World War II
I-
contains Demon, right?
So
Yeah, probably.
here's the problem.
Although, but then
I'm
the
in.
demon
Let me
kills
talk. I
Josh.
think that I am.
Hope you're always down.
I think I'm confirmed town.
Yeah, you're always down. You are always
I
down.
think I'm like deciding on whether we're lynching Garinsky, and if it doesn't end Rolo, or we have to lynch exactly Demon and Striker.
Correct.
Pope, I think the reason you can get there,
It might just end with Demon
Well,
because
here-
there is a small chance that Striker could
can I
be
just
down,
like
but-
spitball my ideas,
go
kind of
ahead.
where I'm
Yeah,
at too.
go ahead.
I think Josh conceded yesterday, but I'm not 100% sure. He made the statement. By the way, Garinsky, you're not gonna like this. Because he said, I thought I was gonna die today. I thought Demon was gonna different check me to Halo. And
Yes.
then, so he like conceded, but it also was admitting the Demon is the cop.
Was the cop? Yeah.
It's
No,
like,
incorrect,
it's exactly
So
what it was.
One other thing, Pope. One other thing, very important that Josh said was, I don't know if it was the end of day 2 or day 3, but Josh said, "Why aren't we lynching Garinsky? He just counterclaimed the medic." Josh is never partners with me. He would not throw that kind of attention onto me if we're partners.
Let me also
go
pose
ahead,
the
keep
other
going.
idea.
I'm just-
If Demon is fake, Striker could be Town, and it could be maybe
That's what I'm already
Demon,
there.
Demon Rolo. Yeah,
or
Demon
Mav.
Rolo.
Mav also got removed from the game.
Mav is like the massive question mark that we'll never know.
You gotta. Do you think I claim after hearing that Mav, in a hypothetical world where I'm off with Mav, I wouldn't claim right after he dies because that's not like I'm not getting far with that claim.
Yeah,
and I formal
to-
Josh and guaranteed when I can easily snap it with like whoever you think my partner would be.
Right, that's true. I'm trying to think about that.
So either way, I'm always down.
No. I just thought of this. I
I don't think you can ever be Mafia, but I did formal Josh instantly. Like after the
You don't
formal.
think Demon's ever Mafia? Is that what you said?
Yeah, because here's the problem. If he's Mafia,
Oh, God.
he's with
Striker.
He's with Striker plus one, right? So it's him and Striker. Him and Striker vote, right? But they wouldn't have put the formal on Josh, right?
Why wouldn't they? He was outed to the entire Zoom.
But they could have won. They could have won on just.
We could have snapped onto
Literally
anybody.
Formal
It's guaranteed.
Not that it makes a big
guaranteed
difference.
to out your entire team with a 33% chance that you're not going to get
You have a
another.
different on Garinsky.
You only,
dude.
I would only need to out myself and Josh.
No, if you formaled anyone else, your entire team is outed.
I think
So-
Garinsky, I think Garinsky is the type
I
of
was
player.
never letting
Debatable.
Duke shoot me this game. I was never letting Duke shoot me this game. Like,
So
take that for what you will.
Demon
but
Demon knows that two Mafia are dead, right? From your perspective, two Mafia are dead, Demon.
I'm the last one.
Yeah, that's the other reason I want to kill Demon.
Yeah.
I can't lose. He's got Garinsky as red. I know I'm Town.
Well, it doesn't really change anything.
Yeah, the final three just
It
become.
doesn't, but it gives me more. It gives me another day to evaluate who's
If
doing
I
the
win-
final three.
Me or Pope die in the night.
Striker.
No, actually, it would have to.
Here's
be
also
Pope.
another problem: the fact
No, if
that
we lynch Demon, then
Striker and Demon, you both no voted on CJ. That's not
Yeah.
weird because you like lynched him essentially, but it is weird if you're both Mafia.
See, like, if I'm Mafia, my play as Mafia this game does not add
Unless
up.
hold on, Pope. It gets even better. Unless you even if you think we're with Mav, that means all three Mafia didn't vote on the guaranteed formal day one to miss.
Bruh, your partner just like shit the bed if it's just Josh and not.
But-
so
but
what,
hold on, no,
so
I'm
what would have
saying day
happened
one,
the previous
day one.
night? What would have happened the previous night? You double stacked Halo.
Yeah, I guess.
I tend to believe Demon.
No,
Incorrect. I mean,
Incorrect.
I know I'm Town. It makes it
Yeah,
easier.
all right,
but
then give me the rest of the day to
with one
explain.
of you.
Pope, are you Town?
There is a world where it's
Pope
demon
is down.
Pope, and I don't know what
Okay,
to do.
anyway, I'm going to
I'm kinda
continue
pocketed.
talking here because it's my life on the line, and if there's a world of two, we lose. We cannot lynch me. We can never lynch me. I pushed on both CJ and Josh with the interactions that I've had with them throughout the game. I'm neither with any of those two. So if you think we hit a Mafia this game, I definitely put pressure on them. I definitely voted on them. I'm going to go back. Pope, you just listen and.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't. If I sided in the mic, I didn't mean to.
Just one quick
From
interruption.
my perspective, I know Demon is confirmed Mafia. I
Sure.
don't know who the remaining whatever is. I think Pope, you are
Well, he's
my
not by
county
himself,
with
right?
Rolo. There is the only thing that turns me off about Rolo is the fact that from my perspective, I think CJ was a hit. CJ and Halo did not vote, but that was before
Hold on,
the
you
check.
think
All right,
CJ
Halo's
was a
confirmed.
hit, and the demon different checked his partner and got him lynched.
I'm thinking a million things
know
right
what
now.
you're thinking, yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking a million things right now.
I think Galinsky's town, though. I think it really
Yeah,
is just Demon and Striker.
I'm always town here. The people.
Three of you guys voted on me on that day
far
one
more
too.
likely-
Yeah.
far more likely to be
Rolo,
demon.
from your perspective, Striker, Demon,
Yeah,
Pope,
my
and
vote
Mav,
makes-
like literally everybody
my
who
vote
could be
makes a lot
Mafia
more
in the
sense
game
now.
voted on. Okay, so Rolo is like almost confirmed town. Pope, the way
I'm not confirmed, but it's.
I didn't say
makes more
confirmed.
sense.
From my perspective, though, from my perspective, I know like Rolo and Pope, you guys are like my town. Striker, you're a town possibility with Demon being fit. I just know I have to
But
lynch.
okay, so the problem
I
that
just
I
know I have
is
to
if we
lynch
lynch-
Demon.
If we lynch Demon, we have to believe a few things. We have to believe
Rolo,
that
did you vote on CJ day one?
Yes.
All right,
He
so
did. Yeah.
so basically, what happened with Demon
And if you remember,
Rolo
I
and
was,
Gorinsky
I was
both
reiterating
voted
your
on
read in my formal. I said Pope's read makes sense on CJ. Like
when the hell did
pretty
Demon
firmly in your
claim
camp on that?
At what point? Like what?
About halfway
claim?
through the day, about 10 minutes
Yeah.
in, roughly, give or take.
After
You
Mav
check-
got mod killed.
And you said you checked CJ and then you checked Halo. Why the hell did you check Halo? Halo didn't even vote on CJ. Like you're not getting a difference check in that situation. Like that doesn't
Well,
make
I
any
did.
sense. And then
I
you
checked Halo because I thought he was
you checked
Mafia and I thought
Striker the
CJ was
following.
down.
You checked Striker.
Demon, Gorinsky, he did say that.
I don't know.
he
I'm fighting. I don't know. I'm
But
fighting
you
with
said
him.
that. That's fine. I don't care
Oh,
what.
I'm from
you said.
Gorinsky, by the way.
No, I formal Demon.
I really.
Rolo, think about it this way. Why would I formal my
I don't
partner?
know why you're
I
appealing
just
to
said-
me.
Because he knows your town.
Gorinsky was the last Mafia.
Yeah,
Gorinsky can't just be the
I
last
already
one.
know that you're a town.
It's literally just Gorinsky.
That's
Then I'm just gonna
incorrect.
kill you
Hold on,
today,
Demon,
and I'm gonna
Demon, do you
evaluate
believe-
people tomorrow.
I
do you
formal
believe that
Demon.
Josh, do you believe that Josh was a hit?
Yeah.
Do I?
No. Well, you as well.
Yeah,
but
he
more Demon.
slipped. He slipped.
Man, the
According-
one sick
according to
thing
Pope,
though
I think
is if
he's down.
CJ's
I didn't
green,
hear the slip,
and
but I strongly believe that Pope's down.
if
Of,
CJ's
he deserves a
town,
hit.
if CJ's town, and then
If
like
CJ's town, then
his
it's more
entire
on
vote
Demon's
is
side
town,
than Demon's vote.
which is really weird. His
Pope, I
vote is
really need
town.
you to come through strong.
That's
Shit, dude.
I need you to come through
Oh
fucking
my God.
super strong.
But I'm still killing
I
You
people.
had
swear-
bad
I
reads all
swear
game,
from-
bro. I think.
I don't care.
I don't know if you did. I don't know.
I don't
didn't-
care. Ask me about any of my reads.
I would
I would be
literally have to
comfortable-
kill my partner, and that would be a game throw right there.
Like everything I did this game has been hugely down. Day one, I was basically bringing people around to actually play.
This is so
I got,
stupid.
This is
I got
exactly
everybody
the kind of game
involved.
I didn't want to
I
play.
agree. Wait, it's just so obvious. It's great.
Look at this. I have brought this joy.
I'm going with like the. If I have to solve the game where Demon is fake, I think I have to find like the Pope is his partner. The Demon didn't vote on.
Do you think that's possible,
Demon-
Striker? That it's Pope?
I'm never fake. I would have
Here's the
to
thing.
kill my partner.
The Demon
Here's the
didn't vote
thing.
on
From my
CJ.
perspective, I
Then
don't
they
know.
should.
I don't know about
And then
anybody
who's
else
the
but
partner?
Demon. But I
It's
know
never-
Demon is Mafia, so I just need you three. I don't know, like
You have
yes,
to
there
believe-
be possible crazy
Demon.
worlds.
You
I
have to
second Demon.
believe.
Oh
that-
my God.
And we are going to
What?
find out who the partner is in the vote.
All right,
If
my
Rolo
accusation.
and Gorinsky are together, they would have killed Wadacoulter.
Yeah, here's.
I don't even have a kill meta in this game.
Accusation, please.
Yeah.
Formal and
Okay.
Demon.
My accusation. I'll give my accusation. Demon. I think there's still a chance you could be real, but I know I'm town. I can't lose today by killing you here. I think in my head right now, it's like It's like 60-40 that you and Stryker are Mafia. I feel more comfortable killing you here. I think Pope's Town, if he's not, just like, we're going to lose. Like, it feels like we should have just lost yesterday, and we're just like free rolling a chance to salvage this.
Yeah, I think we sucked out with the Josh Hammer thing. The Josh Hammer thing was so weird.
So I'm gonna start by explaining this. You can't logically think I have like any partners on except for like a partner in the remaining alive people, because I killed Josh. It was a guaranteed formal. I would have snapped onto it. Hope it.
But do you agree that the whole?
I know. Hold on. I know.
Josh is out at that point.
Hey, Demon. Am I partners with Pope?
No.
Am I partners with Rolo?
No, you're the only one alive.
We just lynch you and we always win.
No.
What are you going to do?
I have another point to make.
Technically, it doesn't matter if you kill me here, Rolo, because you're still essentially choosing tomorrow.
I know, but I have another important thing to point out. So let's say you're real, and it was Gorinsky and Josh going into yesterday. Okay, just them, and CJ was a hit.
Yeah.
Why the hell would Josh wait to hammer when he knows he's going to die next, or he's very likely to die next? Why would he wait to hammer? Him and Gorinsky would just vote and be done with the day. They would go the next day.
But maybe he actually lagged as Mafia.
Oh, man.
And I literally put the formal.
I don't know.
I hope some of this is
Josh is my partner. Okay.
This
he
is hard.
He can't be my partner. And if he was my partner, he would just throw his hand up. There'd be no reason to wait. There'd be no reason to hammer because he just throws his hand up.
Yeah, but if it's just him and Gorinsky, there's no reason to wait or hammer.
Explain how Town loses by voting on you.
He's just going to vote instantly.
Well,
that's not the
Gorinsky,
point.
Rolo.
It doesn't matter.
That is the point. That is the only.
Okay, be quiet.
Because the game state doesn't change.
Yeah, game state doesn't change.
We get more time, and we.
Does anybody have questions? I'll explain my checks again. Night Zero, I checked CJ because I think I have a really good read on him, and he's
I think if anything, we should lynch Stryker today.
No,
doesn't change anything.
That doesn't change anything.
You don't know. You don't know if there's only one Mafia alive.
The reason is
me, we lose to either world of two. It's wonderful.
Yeah. So I checked CJ Night Zero because I think I have a good read on him. I'm explaining my checks again because I don't know if that'll probably help. I think night one, I checked Halo because he gave this huge, large, awkward, weird town circle that seemed TMI to me, and I got different.
You checked Halo night one now? Is what you're saying?
That's
what he's always said.
Oh, so you're saying night zero checked CJ? Right.
Yeah.
Gorinsky, you've been really.
Then night two, I checked Stryker because he wasn't a vote in CJ. So
I'm Town.
There's that.
Dude, are we about to go? Are we about to grab the balls and lynch the cop in his check?
I'm voting.
Dude, you are. Everybody is voting here.
I think it's appropriate to vote here, but I don't know if it's going to change Final 3.
It's not going to change Final 3. You're deciding here.
We got a night kill and we can figure some stuff out. Like
no, it doesn't help you at all.
Correct.
It does.
What? Fuck.
Demon,
I can't.
This game is literally mechanically solved.
That is why you are going to die here, Demon, because we only lose if we do not lynch you. You are fake. You are
on the fence here. My
so funny.
Dude,
so,
Demon,
like
you're
4
either the last
Rolo, you're good enough
either
players.
the last one, or there is a
Pope and Rolo and Stryker, you are all good enough players to realize why I'm just the
How can you possibly say that?
Been so towny today.
Town, you always vote here. Whoever
Gorinsky's trying to push the world that I destroyed both of my partners.
What if Mav was Mafia?
Because I'm Town, but I know you're Mafia.
So you're Pope. I would have to fake claim with only one partner alive.
Yep.
Do you think I have the balls to do that?
Yes.
Time in the formal is up for sure, Sind. Rolo,
I push.
10 seconds, Demon.
I am the cop. Honestly, it doesn't matter if you lynch me. You decide tomorrow. It doesn't matter if you lynch me, really. Just Gorinsky.
With 5 alive, it'll take 3 to send Demon to night chat. If you wish to do that, place your hand to the camera and keep it there. In 3, 2, 1, vote. Demon has died. Go to sleep. Hey, night people.
How's it going?
Hey, yo.
The barracks.
What's up, people?
So what?
So,
Nothing much.
I heard something about the new Spider-Man movie got good ratings. I don't have much faith in it because I kind of like cocky douchebag for the last one. Andrew, I like
Andrew Garfield.
Yeah,
I
love
thought that he was
guy.
a good choice for Peter Parker. I thought that he was put in a terrible couple of movies because it was basically, look at our Sony products. Look at our new range of widescreen
No,
TVs.
it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It was
People-
literally, look at
It
Emma.
was. It was
Look
the
at Emma
amazing
Stone.
Sony man.
Look at Emma Stone. Oh, we killed Emma Stone. Everyone raged on this movie. Oh,
Isn't the whole point of watching a Marvel movie to find the Stan Lee cameo?
no.
How can you find something that isn't hidden?
Who would
like they're
Yeah,
clear as
yeah,
day now?
Yeah, I feel like they hid it a lot better before.
They were never hidden. What? What are you talking
Maybe I never paid enough attention to it before, but
There's a
now
couple of
it's
the old
like
ones that are more
Probably
he's
because
just
you guys didn't notice who he was.
maybe.
No, well, look at the difference between like now his in-movie cameo in Guardians is very different from a lot of the more recent Marvel movie cameos.
To be
It's
fair,
a lot more.
Like that one
Guardians
for
pretty
Guardians
recent.
actually made me a little depressed, knowing that he actually is not doing well, and they don't think he's gonna last much longer.
Well,
So that actually, when they leave him, and he's like, "Why? Where are you guys going? Like, I have more."
I was talking
stories
about
to
the one in
tell."
the first Guardians,
Like that
by the way.
made me so sad.
Yeah, that was a post-credits.
Oh
blah.
man, that actually kind of unnerved me.
I don't know why I didn't like the new Guardians. To me, was like they tried to make what's his name's character funny, and he just wasn't. I was
Who?
like, Drax. I was like, what? They're trying to make this guy like this goofy character, and it's just not.
You don't understand that Drax hit an untapped market that Marvel didn't realize. So there's a lot of autistic children that identify with Drax and his demeanor and his persona from the first film.
I don't know if it's that bad, but
it genuinely is.
I think the
I dislike
storyline was really hard
Drax
for them to do well. Like them doing the father thing.
I was so
Spoiler
mad.
for anybody who hasn't watched
I was so mad when Homie
Yeah.
died.
I did hear that
there's several movies
Drax
out
thing
there.
was for autistic kids, though. I did hear about that somewhere.
What? I feel like autistic
He's
kids would
actually
like
not a
Groot more.
He's not a good actor, so I think they're playing along with him not being a good actor and doing some simple things.
Well, they're utilizing the fact that Dave Bautista isn't,
Yeah, the
trained
father,
actor.
the father storyline wasn't good. It was done better in other things. Like
I-
going
he
with
was
that
still-
storyline was.
They also
You know,
like
if he was still here, you would have summoned Spectrum by mentioning Batista.
they
right?
killed one of the coolest characters. They killed one of the coolest characters in the movie. I was pissed.
Oh, well, that's more spoiler than what I said.
Well, no, we just know that they
Yeah,
killed someone. We don't know who.
Yeah, it sucked.
I was like,
It made sense for the story.
no, it didn't. He had two things on him.
It made
Literally,
sense
the
for
Fox
story.
game-
I can't go.
Okay,
I can't
spoiler
go, I don't
alerts.
wanna-
I'm gonna give that right
All
now.
right,
Spoiler
alert.
alerts.
If you actually don't want to hear this, take off your headset for a little bit.
Yeah.
So it was definitely a full circle of him realizing that he had a dad all along, and then they killed him off. Like that storyline.
It's a
not new.
cliche.
Yeah. Or done as nearly as well as other. It was still
This
sad.
is a different universe. You can't say it's not true. Nothing in the movies is true.
I wasn't talking about the universe. I was talking about in general the storyline isn't. They didn't do anything new to that kind of trope.
Yeah,
Like that's not a new trope, nor is it done better than anyone else's trope of like that era.
There was never supposed to be a Guardians 2, though. That's the thing as well. It's only because the first one was so popular.
That's not exactly true.
They probably had some
They
kind of
might
plan
have.
of it.
They might not have
Nah.
planned this one in between.
Yeah, it wasn't supposed to be before Infinity War. Because
Yeah, that could be true because they were supposed to meet up with Iron Man and everything else. Because Iron Man actually teams up in the comics with the Guardians of the Galaxies.
Iron Man becomes a Guardian for a while.
Don't worry, guys. We're
actually-
all waiting for that iconic moment when Captain America dies. We're all waiting for it.
Could be.
Speaking of
They might
dying,
deny you that.
thank you.
Are we really
pirates.
dying, or are we just like?
No, you're
resting?
just returning. You're
I actually
returning.
can't die.
The sun is rising.
I'm Jesus. I'll be back in 3 days.
Thank you for joining me. We're entering final 3. You all know how it goes. No accusations. 3-minute formals. 10 seconds still count. If town gains immunity, the game continues unless it's both town. If Mafia gain immunity, the game ends, etc. In the night, Rolo, you die. Final 3 begins.
I'll take immunity whenever you want to give it to me. Anytime. I'm waiting. I'm surprised neither of you have. I am highly suspicious that neither of you have been able to piece together why exactly I'm town this game. Like, have neither of you come to the conclusion why is Demon alive that many days? Like, why the hell does he live? There's no reason he should have been alive in that final 3. Zero. None. Never.
There is, because if he dies at any point.
Okay. Piece together the far-fetched thing. Obviously, there's scenarios. Yeah, a cop can be alive in those situations. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
You asked a question. I'm going to try and teach you. The final 8, you had a Vigi alive, you had a alleged cop and a green check, and somebody who led a lynch on an apparent red check. You had 4 kills because the Vigi was alive and hadn't shot. So if the cop dies that night, the game is literally mechanically auto.
There is only one confirmed Mafia dead in this game. That is Demon. I don't know who the other.
That's from your perspective.
I know.
From my perspective, I have to believe that either Pope just hammered Demon, his partner, or that you are red check.
Ooh, spicy.
Well, I mean, from either world, I'm confirmed town. I either lynched my partner Demon, or I lynched I hard pushed on the confirmed Mafia CJ. Either way, I'm
the question mark is
I'm never a question mark.
Pope, do you see from my perspective, I am both also always against CJ, always against Josh, always against Demon. I am literally against everybody in this game. The only people you can put
it's a
Mav
tough
and Water Culture.
Here's the tough pill to swallow is that what if after I don't know. It's a tough position because all I'm thinking about is the day that Water Culture got formaled. If there were 3 alive, it was exactly
who voted on Water Culture.
Hold on. So
no, I don't have that.
Actually,
vote.
Striker, you should know that.
Who did not vote on Water Culture?
Striker,
you
should know that it's Grinsky.
I tend to believe that unless you just hammered your partner.
Well, from your world,
in that world, Demon was fake. You were
both ridiculous
with one of the people that died that he didn't lead the lynch on, which is probably Mav, right?
Man, why the fuck am I here?
That's what I'm wondering. But that's like the paranoia thing, right? I don't know. I got
Grinsky, you're playing insane.
What are you talking about? There's nothing insane about I'm not making any plays. All I am doing is showing you guys I am the town.
Why did you no vote on Water Culture?
I thought he was town.
Why?
That's it. He gave a decent formal. Give me the vote on Water Culture. I want to know who voted on him, and I want to know who didn't vote.
Well, it's Demon, Striker, Jim tried to lay hammer.
Basically, it was me.
Hold on, who? Demon?
The early vote was
Jim
me,
Demon. Yeah, and then Rolo super late voted. Yeah, Rolo being confirmed town. It's like, okay, so hold on. What's the CJ vote day 1?
It was me. It was me and you. I know Striker didn't vote. I can pull that up.
Demon didn't vote either, though, which is weird. They're both Mafia.
Let's take a look here. Demon did not vote. Demon is Mafia, so I know this. So CJ, likely a hit. I don't know why he.
Hold on, CJ likely a hit. And Demon comes out day 2 in different checks.
All he does.
That's what you're going to try and push here.
Here's the thing, though. They did not know.
Talking about CJ being a hit.
I'm going to talk to both of you because apparently you're having a very hard time reading me. Demon.
Coming to logical conclusions.
Demon had a check between Halo and CJ. And it was a different check. A Mafia can put a partner in a different check, such as that. What happened that day is Halo claimed medic. CJ had no way of getting. CJ was silent when that check came out. That could have been a partner confused.
Do you think the way that CJ talked to
I don't
Demon
think a
that
lot
they're
of
gonna
things.
be-
Like I know Demon is Mafia. I haven't gotten to that point yet, Striker. So let me kind of evaluate this from my perspective. So what happened is Demon threw a check out there. It wasn't like, okay, guys, this is very important. I got to check. It was a soft check. Looking back at it, it was very like, okay, I'm going to, throw these out there. If somebody counters, I can probably back off. It wasn't like, all right, guys, we need to do this shit because I have a different check. He was not like that. He was not adamant. So that's how you need to be evaluating the way Demon came out with his check. So it could have been a partner in CJ. It also could have just been two towns. But what actually happened that day is there was a roll in his check, and we had to lynch the other person, regardless of their alignment. Like Mafia could have been, town could have.
Garinsky, you think that Demon Mafia
no votes on his partner,
and then comes out the
check.
next day and goes like basically gets him killed?
I don't know. From my perspective,
to
something else
KP.
To be fair, he did.
It's completely. I know Demon is fake, so it's not a question of did a partner da 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 da. I know he's fake.
You keep repeating them.
Yeah, because it doesn't matter. So the way I'm also looking at it is Mav also died that day. So if Mav is a town, like that's also another like wrench in.
And
in,
also
like,
Striker's profit thing is incorrect. Rolo and Duke are confirmed town.
Yeah, they're confirmed town. So you both did like really weird things fucking day one. The prophet in the mountain, here we are. Volcano, I'm sorry. And I get to decide between the two. This is awesome.
I think it's incredible to think you have the hammer.
What's that?
I said I think it's incredible that you have the hammer because
dude, I am town. I am always town because Demon is the confirmed hit. He is the only confirmed hit that I know of. If you guys can't skip, I really don't know.
Like, are you trying to suggest that Pope hammered his partner yesterday? Is that what
no,
you're trying
no,
to
no. Oh yes.
Like, you can imply anything.
Garinsky
based
knows
on
I'm
what
town.
saying.
Garinsky.
Why do you think you have a hammer, Garinsky? If you know,
because I am town and I've been the towniest person probably this entire game.
I wish every time you say that, it makes me think you're less town. And
okay, that's fine.
I'm biased towards you.
That's your opinion.
You keep saying these things like you have the hammer.
Do you want me to talk about why, like, I am town?
Hold on a second.
Okay.
You're not answering the question. Why do you think you have a decision to make?
Because I am town, and I do have to decide. I have to figure out if it's between you or Poe. Like, what kind of question is that, Striker? It's final three.
I think that you should know. I think that you should know that. Oh, the day's over. Garinsky, I want you to know that if I don't want to.
We should formal someone. I formal Pope. I formal Garinsky. I don't care. Or you can formal me. I formal Pope. I don't care. I second Pope.
That's good.
There's a formal Pope. 3 minutes.
That was a really quick day.
This is a good spot to be at.
Yeah, how many minutes do we have? Holy shit.
It's fine. Okay, to both of you, I'll just talk openly. So the two worlds that we live in that we know of based on information is that either CJ is a confirmed hit or Demon is a confirmed hit. If you think that CJ is a confirmed hit, you have to really evaluate that I put I think I put RNG 1 on him day one. I put the formal on him.
Guaranteed.
Oh, okay, guaranteed. Yeah, that's still just as.
Guess who seconded that formal?
Sure, that's okay. Yeah, I'm not trying to figure out your guys' alignment right now. I just want the town to try to figure out my alignment right now. Because I am the one that actually deserves the hammer at this point, if anything. Garinsky, I want you to understand that you're well, I mean, you're either voting on me or not voting on me right here. So you're kind of deciding if I get the hammer or not.
Or we're getting 2 more minutes. I think that's what's going to happen.
Is this considered quote unquote end of day?
Yeah.
Your stance on this game is insane. I have such a hard time. No, Garinsky, just take a chill pill.
Go ahead.
Garinsky, I'm gonna give you this. If you are playing this way as Mafia, it's incredible. It's like actually incredible. So
Thank you.
I'm gonna talk to you like your town, because if I was a betting man, I would say right now your town. God, that feels so bad to say though, because
I don't have the energy to fight like this game as much as I probably need to, but I am actually town.
Well, Striker, the only problem that you have is that you're Jim late voting after the Rolo vote to try to win the game, right? That's the point where you would have lost, right? Garinsky, how can you not give me immunity? I pushed
because I've been here way too many times before. I will decide between you two, and if it comes down to a vote on you, then so be it. But I'm not going to give you immunity. I think at this point,
that's fair.
I don't know where you're at.
I just want you to know that you're not getting immunity either.
Okay.
If that's fair though, but
I'll take immunity, lads.
I formaled CJ day 1. I brought him back day 2 to get formaled after the demon check.
Talk about Striker, Pope. That's what I want to hear about.
No, Striker and I don't have any interaction. He doesn't really have any interaction throughout the game. He made the profit claim during the day. That's it. Like the thing I'll say is that Garinsky, if you're town, you voted on CJ day 1 with me.
Yep.
And Demon called him Mafia. Do you understand how that's a weird position to be in?
No.
Dude, Striker, what if it's like Demon and Garinsky? Is that a possible world?
That is never. Holy shit!
Is that insane? I don't know which one of you it is.
You were going up. You were going like so far up, and then you just fucking crashed.
The time in the formal is up. It
I
started after the end of day. It cannot be rescinded.
Oh, it cannot be
Pope
rescinded.
has 10 seconds.
Oh. Well, I push on all the Mafia. I am town. You actually just can't vote here. Whoever's town. That's insane. I would say I don't know who it is. I'm town though. That's all I can say. I voted on all the Mafia.
If you wish to send Pope to Night Check, it will take 2 votes. If you wish to vote, place your hand to the camera and keep it there in 3, 2, 1. Vote.
Well, that's appropriate.
Did we go?
Pope has gained immunity, and the day continues.
Oh, I believe.
All right, Pope. That was bullshit. By the way, I wanted to rescind. All right, do I have to convince you at this point?
Yeah, I think so. You trying to fucking wave your flag to me? Look who's got the big dick now.
Pope,
I think I'm gonna
think about every time I have pushed on you this game. Every time I flipped on you this game. I want you just to like open your eyes.
You just went from I was confirmed town yesterday to you didn't know what my alignment was today.
Yep. And how many times have I switched on that this game? Do you think that is more Mafia or more town indicative of me? Think about day 2. Think about day 2. Think about day 3 when Demon came out with his check on Striker, and I said I thought the team was exactly CJ, Striker, and Pope, and that I was happy he came out with this check on Striker, and I was confused that check was green.
Garinsky, you've played an incredible game.
You can follow me or Garinsky, I don't care.
But I appreciate the compliment either way.
Pick who you want to formal.
I would like the compliment and the win, Pope. So I would appreciate not dying here because I am the town.
Pope, you've got to pick who
I
you
formal
want to
Garinsky.
This is going to be the second game we win, Pope. If you do not
I haven't
vote.
even got. You should have formal me. I haven't got to talk at all.
There's a formal on me, right?
Yeah.
You should.
Did Striker second?
I formal Garinsky.
I did. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Garinsky.
Thank you. Yeah. I want you.
I'm gonna give you immunity. I'm gonna give you immunity. I'm gonna give you immunity. I'm not gonna vote. You actually don't have to talk if you don't want. I promise not to vote.
I was just going to say, Pope. I was gonna set you up like so perfectly. No, Pope. I was going to say, Pope. Here, I want you to evaluate me hard and just vote on me. And then I was gonna say, and at the very end, just psych Striker out and make him feel like there's any ray of hope left that he can win this game.
Man,
I am
you've
the
played
town.
crazy. Don't push the vote. Don't push the vote. You just
What
played.
are you talking about?
I'm
not
played
pushing.
so
vote.
crazy, dude. You're so insane.
No. Let's talk about it. Striker, you're not gonna try now. You like gave up days ago, dude. Like the town has won the game. I'm sorry for that.
Energy to like.
I
get it.
Garinsky, talk about the triangle of CJ, Demon, Garinsky.
Oh, wait. Why?
Talk about
I'm
that.
not Mafia. What are you talking about?
It's more likely going to be.
What are you talking about,
Garinsky.
No, it's weird.
Was probably the Mafia.
If Garinsky is town, he votes on Mafia, CJ, or what if CJ is just town as well?
Yeah, he could be town.
Oh yeah,
it could be Josh, Demon, Striker. It could be
in that world. All Mafia didn't vote.
I don't think Water Culture can be a hit because of the way KP happened.
Damn,
but no, they always have to hide KP night 1, right?
Water Culture died in Final 7. What are you talking about?
No, he died. He got Vigi shot.
Yeah, he got Vigi shot.
Yeah. Or he got formal in Final 7.
So I like I said, all I know is that I know Demon is Mafia. That is where everything breaks down.
So this is the thing.
It feels good.
Like
I actually won the game because I didn't vote on you, Pope. I've already won.
You have to believe.
Feels good,
that,
man.
You have to believe that
Would you
no
like to
Mafia
join me?
voted on CJ day one, and then Demon difference checks. For me to be Mafia, you have to believe that I didn't vote, the Demon didn't vote.
You didn't
and
do
that
anything in this game,
whoever
Striker. Let's be real.
would be didn't vote on a mislynch and guaranteed in day one.
If CJ's
And
a hit,
then-
you try
and
to
then
protect
apparently
him
had
day
3
one.
alive.
Josh, I don't think you had
Waterculture got
any
immunity.
interaction with Josh
Like,
whatsoever.
No,
And then
right, I didn't. I just I
Demon
voted on
does
it.
green check a partner there to try to push it to final 3.
I think he has to be careful.
You didn't vote. You didn't vote on me. You yesterday you did not vote on me. Like you're outed Mafia at that point.
What are you talking about? We didn't inform you.
You didn't vote on Demon. Demon's confirmed Mafia.
Well, not to my perspective. I think you're the Mafia.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. I
don't know, Pope. I think I haven't played
Demon
well.
and who else?
You haven't played
But
well.
you should vote.
Dude, I played the shit out
Do
of
you
this
deserve to
game.
win, Striker?
No.
Hell no.
We shouldn't have lynched
I'm
Demon. I
town.
think it
By
was
the way,
always
this
your
has
fault.
nothing to do with
That
who
was-
deserves it.
like,
I
but-
am the town pope, and I know you can see that.
You
Time in the
hammering
formal is
there
up,
with my
and you have
content.
10 seconds, Gorinsky.
I do not need 10 seconds. Game is over. Sorry, Striker. Pope, we win 2 games.
If you wish to send Gorinsky to night chat, it will take 2 votes. Please place
Feels
your hand
good,
to the
man.
camera and keep it there in 3, 2, 1. Vote.
I can't vote. He played so well.
That's right.
Gorinsky has
Yeah,
gained
our
immunity.
partner
The game is
threw.
over, and
it
the
was Josh,
volcano
and he didn't vote.
says town has won.
Yeah, good job, Pope.
Nice, dude.
Oh, so here's the
easiest
sick
Mafia
ass reveal for
ever.
you guys.
Is it Mav? Fucking.
In reverse order,
No. It's Josh.
Striker
Full-
with Demon, with the guy that lost Mafia the game.
Josh.
That's a bit harsh to say that, but Josh,
Yeah,
they would have
okay,
won
yeah.
if he put his hand up.
Yeah.
Pretty much just-
Your
I
cop this
consider
game
this
was
a win in my book.
Bayrex, who died with a spicy difference between Striker and Rolo.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it was so good.
Oh.
And the jerk that failed to save him is Halo.
Who was it? Niltech?
Halo instead thought
No,
Gorinsky
it was
worth
Josh.
saving.
It was Josh, Striker, and Demon.
No, who was the cop?
Oh, Bayrex.
Bayrex was the cop.
Oh, Bayrex. Oh, okay.
Night Zero Striker, Night One
Yeah.
Rolo. Duke was your
That was
vigilante
fun.
who shot Waterculture, the 4th Mafia
I don't
member.
understand, but you know what? You know what? It
I
doesn't
want
matter.
to say something.
You know,
I wanna
it's
say
okay.
something.
I consider this a win for
I want to say
myself.
something. I thought Striker and CJ
Demon,
were
I
so
knew.
partners. I didn't want to check CJ. I
You were so
checked
different.
Rolo.
Did you not see how disappointed CJ was in one of Demon or Halo betraying him? That was hilarious.
That's
His heart broke.
CJ.
He's like, which one of you has
I
betrayed
tried,
me?
I heard Striker's
counterclaiming
heart
Halo
audibly
to give
break
you,
when
like,
Josh missed
something.
the hand.
I was just
Why
like, we should have just
I
done
didn't
the
know what to
event
do.
together.
Like,
It was Demon, by the
I
way.
had such a hard town
I'm
lead on Halo
back.
day 1, and I was just like, when Demon claimed the difference, I was like, no way, dude.
That was a nutty
My mind
win,
was
dude.
absolutely blown.
Pope, good job,
I
dude.
didn't
It was
know
fun.
it
It was fun winning.
Tower
Yeah.
By the way,
deserved that win.
By the way, I was
No.
standing up, ready if I didn't die. I was just gonna be like, I'm formal Striker.
Dude, Rolo, you played sick. Gorinsky, you played sick.
I have the same type of read
Oh, yeah.
that I have on Colin that I have on Halo.
Yes.
Different check
Three
showed up, I
Mafia.
was like, what
None
the
of the Mafia
hell?
voted on CJ.
Like, I was-
and
Yeah,
guaranteed.
that was the weirdest part of the
No,
world.
no Mafia voted on CJ.
I
You should
kept
have
going through my
realised when he
head.
claimed medic.
I
The
kept
second he
thinking about
claimed
it.
medic,
I
you
kept
should have been
thinking
like,
about that.
Motherfucking Demon.
The problem was, right, so with the cop claim and the way that the game had played
And
out,
you
like
should have
I
realised
could have
Halo.
fought a lot harder had I been more of an
Huh?
active role in the game. But I just played such a low energy, low participation game that I couldn't really do anything in that final.
Striker,
third.
you could have won that game, definitely. If you would have been.
we did
No.
win the game, right? We did.
We
but-
practically did.
Well, yeah.
Practically.
Dude,
Gorinsky,
insane.
you had some
Josh,
class A
someone
nonsense
should
coming
have
out in that
seconded
final
my
3.
six.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Josh,
Loved
you've
it.
got to be
Nothing
gotta make
says
sure you're
Gorinsky's
aware of
town
the
more
game
than
state, yeah?
this
Oh,
nonsense.
By the way, I did not hold the formal on Josh.
Yeah,
I don't
Yeah,
know
no,
how
I
got
did.
it.
I did.
You hijacked
Why
it.
didn't you claim
Josh,
it?
this is important.
That was
Josh,
so funny, you guys. Like, he killed Josh. Like, what?
hold on.
No,
hold on.
I didn't give him any
Why
credit
would
for killing
why
Josh.
would anyone believe Demon's claim there? Like he
On
was
day
getting
two.
pushed on. He was getting pushed on all day. And
No, it made
he-
some sense.
different checks.
I think I was like
top.
the one, the only person.
No tech,
I
no
was
tech.
like the
Watch the
only
bot.
person
I
that
wasn't
saw
getting
something
pushed
like that.
on.
I was the only one
pushed
pushing
on.
Demo.
You were
Maybe I picked up on this
I
because
thought
I
you
knew
were
the
saying
cop was
five
dead.
Cloudier than you.
But Demon
What?
didn't
And you
claim
got mad.
until there were 10 minutes
They
of
were
people
saying Josh
saying, "Oh, the cop should out.
Yeah,
the cop should
yeah.
out." There had been
They were saying
multiple
Josh
opportunities.
should
It
out.
was very weird.
Colin, look at
I
what you got.
noticed more.
Look at what Halo did. Look at what Halo did.
Niltak, just go watch the VOD. I know I was not
Look at what
being
he
pushed
said.
on.
Yeah, he wasn't getting that
correctly.
I want to say, hold on,
Halo,
I want to
next
say
door.
something.
Is that after
because
you
this
died,
shit is
Halo?
my fault. Hold on. I
Hey,
want
Pope,
to say
was,
something.
Pope,
'cause
was
this
it really
shit is
that
my
tough?
fault.
Was it?
So I really did lag,
All
and
right.
I'm sorry. And I should have probably just there's no
Oh,
problem.
Halo. I
should've
respect you
just
for not giving me
pre-voted.
the hammer. I do.
I should have just pre-voted.
I think you played fine.
But I did lag. However, that said, I think I did a damn good job in my formal of placing doubt in the rest of town's mind.
Oh
I don't
shit!
know,
Yeah.
I don't know about that one.
What are you talking about?
I got fucking Duke to shoot you after he thought you were town.
Yeah,
Into my portal.
Do you know how close Duke was
bad.
to shooting Demon?
Yeah,
He
like-
wanted to do it so badly, but he couldn't do it because it was
I
on
I think
the night that he
Garinsky's
shot
honestly the
Monaco.
safest shot that night. I assumed Garinsky was going to get shot
Yeah.
that night, which
No.
is made it even weirder. That
Duke reads me pretty good.
I actually wanted to split. It would have been so good sacrificing myself.
Oh, he
Jeez.
forgot Watercolter was the more town out of Gorinsky in him.
It was kind of insane.
What?
Well, I think Demon's checks were like kind of unbelievable. The
Yeah, the
CJ
striker one. Holy crap.
the CJ
Why would I
Halo
check-
one. I don't think you would actually make those checks. Maybe you would. I'm not like it's your play. I'm just analyzing it. I think if you were a cop, I think you would have checked power players night 0 or night 1. I don't think you would have.
Maybe.
I don't think you would have got that route.
I think he made the CJ check very believable.
I could see the CJ check. I couldn't see the Halo check. The
Yeah,
Halo
the CJ check was very believable.
Way, dude.
I'll say
You
this
want
to-
a baseline.
I'm getting insult.
You
The
check
only
someone
reason-
night 0 that normally
I love
dies
you.
really early into the game. You want a baseline
if you have a good read
give
on
yourself the best guarantee to know
There's
what
a
the
few
checks are.
ways.
Rollo, you made that final 5 like
Why would you ever
easy.
check
Because
CJ?
he
Everyone
felt
have a
like he
good
had a
night
good
and
He's
hang
an
read
out.
easy
on
read.
CJ.
See you, Barracks.
CJ would be a good check for
Yeah,
me. I
Why would
90
you ever?
plus percent.
Why would you
Watercolter would be
ever
a really
check
good read.
someone that's an easy read for you?
Because you want
get
a
that
baseline.
If you get a difference, you're like, oh, I know which
I think
one's
your claim was pretty good, Demon.
So if
I
you
don't-
get same, you know whether you've got 3 Mafia.
We really put
Why,
the game
why
to
would the
play.
striker
You
check
want
be
100%
unbelievable?
information.
no, the
I would've
striker
checked
check's
in there.
good. The striker
Oh,
check's
okay,
good,
okay.
yeah. But I
The
think
Halo
that
check.
the striker check was just weird to me because I thought if I started to think that striker and
I
CJ
am
were
the right
different.
check. No.
You're the
After I
right check though
defended-
when you're his partner too though, because then you just
Oh,
completely
yeah.
hamstring us on that day where we can't even lynch his partner if we think he's
Dude,
Yeah.
striker,
like there's
striker.
no way to find his partner. So it's just
What
like
if I
you guys go for the win.
what if I like same what if I same checked like Rolo to you?
What
Yeah,
if
that might
Halo
have been-
saved Bayrex instead of Gorinsky?
wait at final
Dude,
five.
oh my god,
Wait,
I was
why
so
do you
close
say
to doing it.
I still wouldn't.
better
I was
off.
always
I
gonna
don't
kill
know.
you at
I
final
thought they were
five.
gonna kill you.
No,
Halo,
save
the
me.
thing is, you
Halo,
You
why?
never save somebody who claims multiple votes
Yeah.
a day like that.
No,
He doesn't know that
Gorinsky.
Gorinsky. I explained to him that Gorinsky never does that as a PR. Maybe
Right.
as VT.
I will say this. It is my dream to fake
Vigilante,
claim the
rather.
medic and actually get the medic saved that way. I would love
To
you know,
take
it's
him to
it's the reverse medic. It's when
Yeah.
the 2 medics claim and
Yeah,
that
but
is
you claim
You
so
save
much that's never
Oh.
gonna work.
Dude,
it's never gonna work, but it's my dream.
Do what?
It was
We're all-
no,
Gorinsky, I was cheering for you in that final 3 because I'm like,
Your
oh my
only
gosh,
play is to actually
another
be the
final
medic
3.
and troll claim the medic.
dude,
when
it
you
was
actually the
golden.
medic.
It was golden. Gorinsky
like
claimed
Siggy
cop
Wiggy did
for like
2
a
nights
second
ago.
or two, and there were no reactions from anybody that made me think there was a cop alive. And then he rescinded, and I'm like, I'm the cop.
Yeah.
On the
Straight
water
up.
culture
Still up,
portal,
That's why I
how
put-
late was your
that's why
vote?
I put Bayrex's name in
Mine?
chat night
Yeah.
one, 'cause I
Yeah.
thought it was a
On
PR.
what?
On the water culture vote.
How late was my vote?
Yeah.
I
Why the
I
hell
voted
did you
before
guys
you.
kill Niltak?
Okay.
Right, but
so
I voted like
That game's
right
so
on the
hard
edge
for
because
me.
I was
Why did you
thinking.
kill
Oh
Niltak?
yeah.
here's
I'm
what
trying to think
happened.
how it would have changed if
Alright.
Striker, Demon, and Josh just instantly
'cause,
voted on
like,
water culture. I'm
With
not
the
sure
water
that
colder
the
vote, that Striker and Demon
Yeah.
voted instantly.
Right,
Then
and then
Rolo
I
and
saw-
Pope voted just before 3, and then after
Yeah.
3, Josh's
Hey
hand.
man, I thought that was a good formal too. I like the size.
No, water culture. You gave a really
What'd
good
you say,
one.
Striker?
It was Pope voted at the on like me, Demon, and Pope all voted.